of the network as a whole. The statements in the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Madess Comic Network, its staff, sponsors, or contributors. This show is rated TVMA, as are all of them and all those other letters. Viewer discretion is highly advised. And, just do what Doc says. Read that again. Peace, everybody.
The future. The final frontier. It has never been so uncertain as now. AI, VR, haptic wear, nanotechnology, mass destruction with a remote click. Now we are finally seeing the true potential and dangers of an ever-connected and overly policed hyper-technological world. Have we finally become the architect of our own demise? Is there still hope? Welcome to the future. Welcome to Punk Droid.
Flip City Magazine is just really pulling out all the stops, man. Your guys' production value of this magazine has gone insane. I mean, look at that. I mean, I remember when you guys, it was black and white. Even when it was black and white, I thought your quality was great. But damn, they just really stepping it up a notch. Look at this. James Corbett, boys. James Corbett.
Genuinely cutting. But also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now right this moment, out of all the things we're going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
It is awesome. And yeah, thank you for being here. I just barely made it back in time. And, stuff to go do. And for anybody that knows me well, they know that means I had to go into town and get a whole bunch more liquid crap for my liquid diet, which sucks ass. Oh, I gotta kill that fucking mic. God damn it. Yeah, liquid diets suck ass. It's a good thing we got other things we can do to make ourselves feel better. I'm hungry and I'm angry. And you know, a Snickers ain't gonna do it because I'm not allowed to eat a Snickers. All right, rant over. Welcome to the Madness Open Draw Stream. We have a couple people in the backstage area and a couple people more that'll be showing up eventually, I'm sure. Today, right now, as always, look, unless this guy has something serious happening, he's here. What's up, James?
Hey, how's it going, Pops?
I'm getting by, bro. How you doing?
Doing good. Man, it's been a busy weekend. It's been sketch cover weekend for me this weekend. Yeah, I got commissioned for several sketch covers this weekend, and so I'm working on this one. I'll show you the one I just finished. That's going out Tuesday.
You gotta love that. People want.
Oh yeah, dude. It's work. It's work. It's money. So I'm very happy. So this is the one that's going out Tuesday. Let's see that one. So this is going out Tuesday.
Very nice.
So I get it up here to the camera so you can see it better.
Oh yeah, very nice.
So yep. Savage Land Rogue with the last little dinosaur in the back.
And we also have in the backstage area. He joined me Friday night on the premiere edition of Freewheeling Fridays. What is up, Mr. Levi? Levi Scheme, what's happening, brother?
How's it going, guys?
It's all action, man. It's all action.
Very cool. James, that cover rocks, man. That's an awful sexy rogue.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to get this done, but I got to put it aside till I get the sketch covers done. So
right.
This will be. You can see here. So this will be.
That's another cool one too.
Yeah, Flash Gordon. So.
Well, it is always awesome for me when I hear that you guys are getting commissions and making money. That's kind of why I do this, is to get you seen so that stuff like that may happen for you, you know? So whenever somebody says, hey, we did this and we did that, it makes me happy. I like to know about it. So,
cool.
But, like I said, I had just gotten home. I've been trying to put all my, I want to say groceries, but I mean juice and jello away.
I'm not laughing at you, man. I'm laughing with you.
Dude, it's so bad.
It sucks.
It's so bad. It's like, I mean, it's been over a month. I'm tired of it. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, but you got to heal, Doc. You can't. I'm Pops. You
I
got to
haven't
heal.
been to the surgery yet.
Oh, you haven't even had it yet?
No, they got me doing.
Oh, dude, you are in so much. Okay, never mind.
So your surgery's like on June 4th. How long?
That's when I go to the doctor and they decide what they're gonna do next.
Oh my goodness.
So they've had me on this liquid crap for 2 months.
Right.
You know, well, I mean, what was it? March 23rd, I think I was in the hospital.
So you don't even have a date to where you can look forward to having a nice hamburger.
Right.
That sucks.
So that's why I say I'm getting angry. I'm getting more frustrated because of my shit I'm going through personally, and it may be bleeding out into the rest of my world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
Right.
You know, not much I can do about it. That's the sad part. But I am going to run upstairs. I'm going to run upstairs and heat my coffee up. You guys take over. take over the show.
Cool.
Levi, tell everybody who you are, what you do.
I'm Levi Skeen. You can find me on X under @LeviSkeen. I'm currently working on a book with author J.D. Gunther. It's a Galaxy Memorial Park. We just launched our first teaser trailer on Friday. You can check it out on Twitter as well under GMP Comic or @GMP Comic for Galaxy Memorial Park. So when I'm not working on those pages, I I take time off by eking other people's stuff. So it is nice and relaxing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. What is the interior issue on that cover?
With the one I'm working on now,
Yeah.
it is Jim Lee's X-Men #1.
Oh no! Oh, nice.
Now the other one, the one with the road picture, is actually X-Men 101, the first appearance of Phoenix.
Okay. Got ya.
And I've also got a blank cover X-Men #1 from '62, and I've also got the giant size X-Men with the introduction of the new team.
Nice.
So I've got a bunch of sketch covers that I got in. So
Did you order those online or you find them at conventions?
no, what happened was the gentleman who commissioned me to do them owns a comic book shop in Austin, and he sent me the sketch covers.
Very nice.
So I didn't have to, I mean, I've got sketch covers here, but I don't have any. These are the only Marvels that I've gotten are the ones that he sent me. The ones I've got some Phantoms and some Soulfires from Aspen Comics. That's Michael Turner's artwork. I've got those, and then I've got some Spawns, Scorched, and some other stuff that I got from Todd. Well, when they were just coming out with number 300 and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I got that. So I got, you know.
Nice. I haven't picked up it. I hadn't been to a convention in like 6 years. So this last convention I went to, I didn't pick any up. But the one before that, that's where I was having to get all my sketch covers, was from the dealers and stuff. So I was paying like, I don't know what you call it, regular price.
Well, no, they if they're commissioning me to do it, they're going to send me the sketch cover.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to charge them for the sketch cover. I just don't give a sketch cover for free.
Right.
Because I mean, and sketch covers aren't that cheap anymore either. Now I've got 3 coming from Mark because the new Witchblade that's coming out. I've got 3 of those coming, so I'll have 3 of those.
Nice. Are they a new item that just came out because of the reboot on Witchblade?
Yeah, they're the new they're for the new series.
Okay, so it's just like a variant of the first issue or something.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Got it.
I am back, and we have another person in the backstage area. You guys know him. You would love him.
Welcome back, Q. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your rights. Yeah. We're a rebel, yeah. Don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
Hey, Q, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm
doing
doing very well. Thank you very much.
No, Carrie, I wasn't hiding. I was upstairs getting coffee. That's what I was doing. And hello,
What's up,
Peter.
Pops?
It's all action, brother. It's all action. All right, let's get on with this thing, peoples. We got people watching, lots of people watching over on Twitter. I don't know why people watch on Twitter. You can't interact on Twitter. Come over to the YouTube channel. Interact with everybody. Not only that, but it helps the algorithm to get these guys seen more. Come over to the YouTube channel. So what do you got going on? You drawing is that a winter soldier, my friend?
Yep, it's a winter soldier. Indeed.
It's a winter soldier.
Very cool.
All right. And Levi, what do we got going on here, bro? I missed it. I was upstairs. What are you doing?
I'm inking on a Scott McDaniel Batman Mr. Freeze
Oh, nice.
pinup.
I like the Freezy guy. I don't know why. It's one. I'm not a big fan of most of Batman's rogue gallery.
Uh-huh.
But I did like Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites. And it was, my son was right at that age where he probably watched the Batman and Robin movie like 50 times. Like every
Right.
time he got home from daycare, he wanted to watch the Mr. Freeze Batman.
Yeah, it wasn't the movie that did it for me, but yeah, you know,
Right.
he was one of the few villains that, like, to me, he was kind of like Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
It was about his wife, you know.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I can understand villainy for love. That's the only kind I can understand.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Spawn did it too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the only kind of villainy I can get behind, is the kind that's, you know, grown out of love for someone.
Right.
Yeah, we got some people that are saying they can't make it, and some people that aren't home yet, and some, you know, our usual crowd drifts in as they drift in.
I think Doc has family over or guests or something. I know he hasn't made a couple of different streams this weekend. Probably
He said he wasn't at home, so
yeah.
Okay. But, you know, anybody that wants to pop in, join us, draw with the guys, doors open.
And beware of the crazy trolls.
The only reason people aren't seeing you draw right now is because you're not here drawing. What do you think of that?
There you
go. And yes, y'all have a great Memorial Day, but don't remember why you're having a day.
Oh, you don't have to remind me, dude. I have to go. I have a special thing I have to do tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have to go see 6 of my friends.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service, man.
I definitely know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. It's like, don't forget, this one ain't for the people that are still around. This one's for the people that gave it all. You know, they gave it all. Those are the people we representing and promoting this weekend. What's up, Faz? How you doing? Now, normally Doc would be here, and I would share this to Doc's channel as well, but I don't like doing that when the people aren't actually here, because he might be planning on doing something else on his channel. So if you're used to watching this show on Doc's channel, just come over to the Madness and watch it this week. Orin. I sent you the link, Doran. Always good to see in the chat. What's up? Rizerico's in the chat. And Carrie, she says, "You, I'm biding my time to troll." She's waiting for something to troll about.
I wonder.
That in itself is kind of special, isn't it? So yeah, I wanted to thank you again, Levi, for coming out and joining me on Friday. Because
Yeah.
look, I don't mind doing shows. I love doing shows and promoting everybody's stuff, but I hate doing shows by myself. You know, I mean, just talking to the microphone, I don't like doing that. I'd much rather have at least one person out on the stream with me. I felt like I was
Interaction.
I felt like I was blowing up, man. I felt like, man, I'm gonna have to quit this thing pretty soon, you know. And then Levi came out, and then it was fun after that. You know, the rest of the show was a good time.
Right.
I need that.
I had fun.
Yeah, I mean, I need that from the people involved in the network. I need that from the fans. I need to know that what I'm doing isn't a waste of time. You know, and when somebody like you comes out and joins me and makes it fun, you know, too. It's nothing more I can ask for than that is the interaction. That's really all I want. I want people to come out to see what you guys are doing, and you know, want you guys to come out and do it. It's pretty simple.
Right.
But yeah, Friday night, Freewheeling Fridays is going to be, I mean, it was the pilot show, but I think what we're going to do with that show is use it to promote what you guys are doing over the weekend. You know, so you come out and you're like, hey, man, I'm going to be at the blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. And you come out on Freewheeling Fridays and you let the world know. That is what that show is supposed to be about. So hopefully it'll catch on.
Are you I seen that you were looking for a co-host on it. Are you so would it be like a third person comes in all the time and says what they're doing, or is it just open to like everybody, just kind of rotate through anybody that wants to come on?
Anybody can come in and tell us what they're doing. I just want somebody else besides me out there getting them interested in doing so.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like if there's a couple people in the stream talking, then that you're more apt to get other people involved. If it's just one guy out here every week, you know, it's hit and miss. The more people you already have in the chat involved, the better chance you're going to get more.
Right.
So I'm looking for a co-host for that, just to come hang out with me and entice other people to come out and talk about what they're doing. You know.
How long of a show are you looking to do? For an hour?
Yeah,
hour and
just. I mean, that was fun what you and I did, but it would be like cool if other people who have, you know, even if you're doing a con and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you just did the first day of your con, you got 2 more days of your con. Come out and tell people.
Right.
Hey man, I'm in you know, Knoxville today at blah blah blah. Come see me tomorrow and the next day.
Yeah.
It's to help promote you guys. You don't have to come out and hang out for the whole hour. You come out and you tell everybody what you're going to be doing over the weekend, however long it takes for you to do that, and then I can break those up into shorts. Hey, Levi's going to be here all weekend. Hey, James going to be here this weekend. Hey, Q's doing this weekend. You see what I'm saying? The more people that come in, the more shorts we can make out of that show that promote what you guys are doing over the weekend. Yeah, that's me over here putting more work on myself because I don't know why. I really don't know why I'm doing this and keep trying to make it bigger and bigger and better and better. but I'm driven to do it. You know, I'm driven to do this, to not give up on this, to keep pushing and keep pushing. So I'm sorry if y'all get sick of me, but as long as there's friends of mine out here that need to be seen or need, help getting seen, ain't going anywhere, guys. I'm going to keep trying to bring more and more people into it. I think that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, I appreciate you, Pops.
Now, Dorian, see right there. He's packing the car to head to YCon right now. See, last night he could have come out and told everybody about YCon, where it's at, where he's going to be. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what Friday night show is for, guys, to come out and tell everybody what you're going to be doing over the weekend. I want it to be the biggest show on the network. I want it to be bigger than Monday Madness because it not only says what you're doing online, but it says what you're doing in real life, where you're going, where you're going to be seen, where you're going to be seen and met in person.
So maybe selling it more as like a call-in show, because that's exactly what it sounds like. Call in, give a shout out.
Yeah,
give me call in, just stay for. Oh, maybe you could have like a kitchen timer and just time them.
I don't want to do somebody else's show,
Right.
I don't want it to be like everybody think this is. I want people to come out because they want to, because they see the value in it, and they just want to come tell people, "Hey, man, this is what I'm doing this weekend. If you want to check me out," more casual than a
roll through them a whole bunch at a time.
You know what I mean? I want you guys. I want everybody to feel like they come out, have a good time, hang out for a few minutes, tell everybody who's watching where they're going to be, and just chill, right?
But there's no pressure to stick around
and no pressure to shill a product. You have to have the perfect 15-minute or elevator pitch. None of that, right? Just come out. Hey, man, this is what I'm doing this weekend,
Got you. Okay.
I want it to be more casual, but definitely something that people would be interested in. Because if it's casual, you get more people watching. That's the one thing I know about all of our shows. If it's casual and people just chilling, having a good time, those get views. Those get replay views. You know what I mean? People go back and watch those shows. So I'm trying my best to find those niches where we get the people that really care about what everybody's doing, that really care about comic people and what they're about. It's this whole 5 years has been a learning process for me, Carrie has a topic, but she's waiting for the right moment. I think she's waiting on you, bro.
Me? What I do?
I just think she's waiting on you to drop her topic. I'm just saying. Don't forget, people, if you have a wrench, you have a friend that has a campaign, you have a campaign, you have a show, you have a friend that has a show, you want to promote it. If you have a wrench, drop a link. That's why we give them out, guys. It's why we give them out. Oh, and we have a new ad from one of our people. I want to play this real quick.
All right.
Carissa is on book 11, guys. Freaking book 11. Don't mind me. I'm fine. Oh, there you go. See, James gets it. You guys drop your links, man. It's the whole purpose. The whole purpose of the network. So people can find you guys and what you do. James doing money work online. Doing money work on the show. I like it.
Yeah, there's a shout out to Anti-Hero Gallery comic book shop in Austin, Texas, who did this. And thank you for the sketch covers, because I didn't have any X-Men sketch covers.
I think we got a Wolverine blank somewhere in our collection.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't have any Marvel sketch covers. All I had was Image, and I had some Alterna and some Aspen.
I just got indies pretty much. We think we got one Marvel. I think the rest of them are all pretty much indies. The link for anybody who wants to join us over there, hit me up on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever. If I didn't send it to you, you can get it. You can join us. And a special thank you to all the admins from all the groups that allow us to drop our link in your groups. We appreciate you because you guys get it. You let us promote. You let us talk about what everybody's doing. You put our shows in your Facebook group. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And there's too many for me to go down the list. There's a lot of Facebook groups that are super cool with what we do, and we appreciate it. Thank you. Q, you're awful quiet, bro. What's up?
I'm using this electric eraser so I won't bother the noise.
I don't hear nothing.
Okay.
Hear nothing.
That's cool.
You know Carrie's waiting to troll you. That's why. Is that why you're being quiet? You don't want Carrie to troll you?
Nah, I'm okay
Don't
with
give her
the
any ammo.
jokes and stuff.
You know she's got something for you over there.
Oh, really?
No.
I wonder what that
Also,
could
I'm
be.
looking for a co-host for Monday Madness. Somebody that's, I mean, Doc comes in a lot, but he can't like commit to every Monday or, I need somebody I know I can rely on for those times when I'm not there. Because even I have to miss some stuff sometimes, especially with all the doctor stuff coming up. So I'm looking for a co-host for Monday Madness for the immediate future. And a co-host for this stream, obviously, or actually a host for this stream. I don't draw, guys. I have felt out of place on this show since day one. From the very beginning. I just have not felt like I belong on this show. I'm just a talking head here. I want somebody who actually draws to take this show over and continue it like this. It's an open stream for anybody that wants to come in and draw. But I'll keep doing it until I find somebody. But I really would like to be able to know that there's somebody doing this show that can contribute more than words. I don't have any art theory knowledge. I don't have nothing other than a platform to put you guys on. You see what I'm saying? I just never felt like I belonged on this show. Yeah, we're looking at you again, Levi. Yeah.
I disagree.
See, that's the one thing I'm good. That's the only thing I'm good for. Just like switching screens and playing ads. You see what I'm saying? I can do that from the backstage. I don't even have to be out here.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to draw and talk at the same time. You know, getting somebody that can host and draw and talk all at the same time is, I mean, you're looking for a unique individual.
No, it's not that I won't be in the backstage doing all this other stuff. I just
Right.
would rather that the person whose face is on the show was an artist. You see what I'm saying? I'm not an artist. How do I bring artists to this show?
Well, you have years of experience reading comics. You know, you have your favorite artists. I mean,
But you
have to
guys all know each other. You all have a brotherhood. You know, it's like I want somebody that's running this show that has people that'll come out and draw with him. People that come out and draw with me. Do you see what I'm saying? It's different.
Right.
Now, I'm not asking them to come out, push all the buttons, and do all that. And even if I do have to still be out here once in a while or on occasion, like I want to be the backup because I know I'll always be there as a backup, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be the front guy. You know, I want to be the understudy. I got all the lines memorized, but I don't want to have to show up unless I have to.
Yeah, I'll be
Like
the
a
best
coach.
number 2 you've ever had.
You know, I wish I was more into the art side of comics, but I'm serious business. I'm a story guy. I don't care how good the art is. If the story sucked, I probably didn't buy book 2.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like art is the icing on my cake. And the better the art is to go with a good story, the better you know what I mean? It's like the better the cake is. Yeah. You know,
Right.
but to me, the story is the cake. That's what's going to bring me back. You know, I very rarely buy comics for covers or for the art. It's just like, has to be exceptional for me to buy it for that reason only. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna just call somebody like James up and say, "Draw something for me, I'll pay you," and then have you know,
Right. Just see your own version of the story.
yeah, you know. I mean, the story has to be. It has to click. It has to click with me to you know. And it's funny because people are like, "Pops, will you read my book and give me a review?" And I'm like, "No." I won't do reviews. I was just out here for 3 months telling people to back your book. Now you want me to go out here and tell you what I think about it?
Right.
What if it wasn't no good? Do you want me to lie?
No.
I don't want to be that guy that told everybody to back your book and then come out here 3 months later and say, "Oh, that book sucks. Sorry, guys." You know what I mean?
That never happens.
Well, that's because I don't let it happen. You see what I'm saying? It's
Never
like,
happens here. Right.
I don't do reviews. I'll give you a blurb. I'll give you a blurb for your book. A little, you know, 1-sentence things you stick on the back cover or whatever.
Right.
I'll do that for a book, but I won't do reviews. It's the other side of what I do. I promote books. I don't come in here afterwards and tell everybody what I thought about it. You know? Yeah, I'm the guy in the van for the Punisher. Y'all go out and draw shit. I got you in the back over here. I got you.
Yeah. Microchip.
Like I said, we'd probably have a couple more people in here if I was sharing this to Doc's channel, but without knowing what Doc's doing, I can't do that. But anybody is welcome to come out and join us as long as they cool and want to hang out and draw, you know. Got some good stuff later today on the network. There's what the heck was it? John's interview with Ray, the guy who's building the new crowdfunding plugin.
Oh yes, yeah.
Real good interview. Ray Haylock is the guy, and John's long box. John does an interview with him. I'm replaying that on the network later today after this show because there's no show offs today. My boy Dave is on vacation. So there won't be no show offs for this week and next week, I don't think. He might be back next week. I don't even remember. But yeah, I know he's on vacation, so we should get some pictures and stuff from an exotic comic store. Last time he sent us pictures from a badass comic store. I don't even remember where he went, but badass comic store. He sent us a bunch of pictures of. It's like, yeah, dude, if you see a comic store, he goes to, cool places that we can't, normal people don't get to go to, So when he's out in his world travels, I'm like, dude, pictures, send us pictures. I want to see what comic stores in other countries look like. Seen some in the Philippines. I think that's where he was, the Philippines. It was badass.
Which city in the Philippines? Manila?
I don't know. Look, man, I talked to way too many people to keep track of everything they did. Way too many people, Q. Come on.
That's true.
This is probably, I talk to more people now than I've ever talked to in my life. On a daily basis. It's pretty crazy. Dave goes to a comic shop called the Bat Cave.
The Bat Cave. That's a badass store. Sounds a badass store.
Yeah. If I can get a bat computer, I'll go in there. I need one of them computers that does everything.
That would be cool.
Maybe a bat boat.
Can I just get a bat maid? Something to just come in and clean my house.
I'm not touching that one.
I suppose he's got Alfred for that, right?
Yeah, I'm just not touching that one because old Bruce was quite the playboy, and
that's true.
I'm sure maids. I'm sure maids were right there at the top of his list of what to do next.
The agency quit sending over girls. That's how he got Alfred.
No, Alfred originally was his dad's butler.
Yeah, Alfred signed on for life. Hi, Rock. Come here. Carrie's gonna want to hear from you. Come here, Rock. Come over here. Yeah, come over here. Carrie's gonna want to hear from you. Come here. What?
Ambigonate Rocky.
What? What'd you say? Where are you going? Oh, he just wants me to go let him outside for the 5th time today. Oh, Luna's down here too. I can hear her little whine. Whimper, whine. Whimper, whimper, whine. It's a dog fight. There you go, Carrie. There was your dose of rock. Really? Just when I think you're done and got nothing to say, you come back with more. Oh, and you too? What's up, Graybeard? What? Yeah, that's a whole bunch of. Will you let us out, please? I think I'll be right back, yo.
Yowgy duty.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I guess I need to say hi to the lurkers. Hi, lurkers.
I thought it was Lurch from the Addams Family.
No, it's like I can see, like, you know, a bunch of people watching in this, like Carrie and Doran. Faz are the only ones saying anything in the chat. It's like, come on. I can see you people. Snap fingers. Is that what I need to do?
Infinity Gauntlet.
I had to go to the, you know, the special store.
Yeah, what strain?
You get a couple of new flavors. Addams Family. Diddle-doo-doo. 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 Diddle-doo-doo.
Me and the cookie, mysterious and cookie. They all took him to looky. The Addams Family.
Bum.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when you guys were in elementary school, right? So let's just say you were 7 to 10 years old or 7 to 11 years old, let's just say. And you just got off the school bus or school just let out. What is the one program you're running home for to watch?
This is from how old?
Anywhere. Whatever your favorite one in that time period, whatever your favorite one was that made you actually run off the bus, because like my bus got off at my area at like 3:10 and my show started at 3. I was already missing the first 10 minutes of it. Like, so mine was Star Blazers. Star Blazers made me run home from the bus stop.
I remember Star Blazers, but I'm going to have to say it had to be Battle of the Planets.
That's another good one.
I can't remember ever running for a TV show.
Gotcha.
I mean, if there was like Saturday morning, I wanted to make sure I was up to see Justice League or Super Friends, whatever it was at the time. But,
right.
Yeah, we got out of school, man. It was like, you lived outside. We didn't live inside.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
what's going on over there. What's going on over there? It was never, I want to go in the house and just sit.
No. I mean, so they only lasted like here in town in Spokane. If you wanted those early morning cartoons, you had to get up at like 5 a.m. to catch like the East Coast broadcast of something,
Right.
like during the week. And then once channel like the Fox network came in, where you weren't stuck with just the 4 channels of 2, 4, 6, and 7. And once 28 came in, you actually had like an afternoon cartoon block from like 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's what ours was. And I mean, I can tell you exactly how they did that. You see, when you have satellite, the local networks, the big networks, say like ABC or say like Fox. Fox would give the local networks a block between 2:30 and 5 to run whatever they wanted to. And so they would go out and buy the syndications of the cartoons to run, sitting in those Saturday mornings. Because remember, at 5 o'clock, the news came on.
Yep.
So you have between 2:30 and 5, that block was open. And usually 2 o'clock or something like that, you'd have like a soap opera. And then 3 o'clock, from 3 to 5 would be the cartoon block.
Yeah.
And same thing in the mornings. The mornings would start at 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And that was the cartoon blocks that they would have. And so what they would do is they would go, they always had a, what was it? Basically it was a convention. So these television stations would go look for these shows, and they would buy the ones they wanted to. That's like on one channel you'd have like Thundercats, on another channel you have Transformers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't, and I mean that's the way they did everything. But growing up, it started out, when TBS came in, they were doing it for a little bit, and then they changed. But yeah, I remember you had to find the right channel, and it was usually ABC and Fox would be the ones that were running the cartoons.
Right.
And then Saturday morning, all of them would run cartoons. So you'd have to flip channels on which ones you wanted to see.
Yeah. I had to schedule mine out in blocks. I had to buy my Saturday morning cartoons with grades. That's what my parents figured out. Like, so for like it. Go ahead.
Yeah, like see with mine, it was make sure we had to do our chores and everything to make sure that everything was good before we could watch cartoons and stuff. So we had to do that all week long, and we couldn't see cartoons. But usually we'd see the cartoons, and then at 5 o'clock the news would come on, and Mom would start cooking supper. So we would go outside from 5 to like 6:30 and come in at 6:30 to eat.
Yeah. Yep.
And then after we ate, it was homework.
Yeah, I had to basically collect a bunch of work from school during the week and basically like buy it, like use it as cash. Like here's 15 minutes of Scooby-Doo. Here's another, B, this will get you 10 minutes. Okay, now I'm up to 25 minutes of Scooby-Doo.
It wasn't how much homework we brought in. It was how good our grades were.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for an A, you got 15 minutes of TV. For a B, you got 10 minutes. For a C, you got 5 minutes. For a D and an F, she started taking away minutes. So you never brought that stuff home.
Well, see, my dad was crueler than that, because mine was tied into the money you got for the week. So if you got an A, you got an extra $5. If you got a B, it went down, and then if you got into the C's and D's, you're just basically screwed.
Right.
You guys got an allowance?
Yeah, we had to work for it.
I didn't.
We
had to work for the food we ate.
Yeah,
I was the youngest of 6.
We had to work. We had to work for the money. We had to,
No, I'm saying we didn't get paid for the work we did.
Yeah, we did.
No, I was the youngest of six. I was the aluminum can king in my area. I bought so much stuff with aluminum can money; it was ridiculous.
No, we started out mowing yards, and that's where we started making our money. And then I remember when I first got my first job, I was working at an airport, making $3.25 an hour.
Woohoo! Rolling in it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I would babysit my niece and nephew for my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother ended up buying my car because of it.
Nice.
Well, I didn't have a car, so I needed a car. So if I'm babysitting my niece and nephew,
Right.
he's buying my car, and that's how it went.
Yeah, I'm with you, Doran. We just worked. We didn't get no down line. My mom separated from my stepdad for a while, and we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment, mom and 4 kids. If that was extra, we'd have had a bigger place to live.
Yeah, no,
We didn't get no allowance, dude.
Yeah, that's something I never had to worry about. My dad was always around. My dad was always home.
I met my dad until I was 25 years old.
And my dad and I never saw my parents argue at all. Now, of course, when I was born, my parents were in their 30s, so they already had 2 kids, so they had all that stuff worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was the third in line too, but obviously they didn't work out shit.
Yeah. Well,
because he was gone before I was old enough to know who he was.
never had that problem.
Yeah, exactly. Mom worked way too hard. We didn't ask her for nothing.
She sounds like a good mom.
Yep. She was a Marine. She was a cop. Tough old lady.
Yeah, my mom worked for the police force for a little while. And that was before I was born, though. But my mom was a good Comanche woman.
So both of your moms were cops?
My mom was head of records, so she really wasn't on the street or anything. She was just in charge of the records. But she left that. She left that long before I was born.
My mom worked for the Minneapolis Police Department. She worked for the Phoenix Police Department. She worked for the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, and then she went to work for the CPS in Arizona for a while too.
So my mom was a cop, but she was a 911 supervisor. You definitely couldn't get in trouble. I mean, they'd call your mom.
Yeah, I got in trouble anyway. My mom would tell all of her friends to be on the lookout for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they catch my ass, it'd be one of those elevator ass whoopings by 2 or 3 cops because,
Yeah, I think I got you beat. I was handcuffed in the back of the squad car talking to my mom over the radio. Yeah. She was asking me, how come you don't have any ID on you? That was great. The only thing, so I'm in the back of the squad car. He's cuffed and stuffed me. And, okay, because of what was going on at the time, I won't get into all of it. He pulls us over. We're at gunpoint. Step out of the car, hands up. I was stupid enough to be not having any ID on me. I get cuffed and stuffed. I'm in the back seat. I get embarrassed. He figures out, oh, you're Jerry's kid. So now I'm talking to my mom on the CB, and she's like, "Get your ass home," right? And his backup comes walking up to the side window and is talking to him. They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna let the kid go, blankety blank." And I look over, and the sheriff, his fly is undone, and I'm not talking like a little undone. I'm like completely all the way down, right? And he goes to walk away, and I'm sitting there going, "Okay, I'm going home. I'm getting out of this situation, and you should just tell him, right? It'll be, you know." And I'm like, "No, don't do it." And then finally, the little devil's like, "Do it."
Oh shit! You did not.
I did. So he walks away, and I go to the officer whose squad car I'm in. I'm go, "Hey, sir, excuse me, sir. You might want to tell your partner his fly is down, right?" And he goes, "Hey, so and so, kid wants to tell you something." I'm just like, "Oh no." Yeah. So he's like, "What do you want, kid?" And I'm like, "Hey, man, I just want to tell you that your fly is all the way down." Right. And he looks down, he zips it up. He's, "Oh, thanks, kid." Yeah, that was it. But, yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing is my oldest brother is a Texas Ranger.
Hmm.
And I'm not talking the baseball type.
Right.
The real McCoy.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But basically, before he went to the Army, he was getting in more trouble than you can imagine. And then he went to the Army, and he comes back with this 6'2" Norwegian goddess, blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman.
God
And
damn.
oh, well, my brother's 6'5", so he's big. He's a real big guy, and they have been married for almost 40 years. And she straightened him out. Ooh.
So he picked up an Asgard.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, she is the spitting image of a Viking woman. I kid you not. She is. And so is my niece. My niece is 6'3", blonde haired, blue eyed.
What?
Yeah, my niece is. Yeah, she's tall. She's a tall girl. Her brother's 6'5".
Damn.
God damn.
And my nephew's wife, who is a Comanche girl, is 5'1".
My God.
I'm like,
Big
dude.
difference.
Oh yeah.
So every now and then something happens that I have to talk about, like in my home life, right? I got this grandson, and for some reason he's fucking smart and stuff.
How'd that happen?
But it wasn't just that. So check this out, guys. So my grandson Isaac is 11. This is Isaac right here. Right? Isaac, the top math score in his whole school, and then went out and made the all-star team.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad.
Right? So, it's like that's scholarship type material right there.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Okay. Boys playing the game well and schooling well. That's scholarship type material. I'm going to push this boy and push this boy. We have fun, but he knows Grandpa's going to be there pushing,
Yeah, do it.
It blows me away. Good kid. I don't get it. It's like it's funny because when I was in Little League, it was different. It was a lot different, Coaches was obviously, they they were there as volunteers. It wasn't school coaches or nothing like that, And you knew they were there because they loved the game and they loved teaching kids the game. And it's like now it just seems like there's maybe one or two coaches in the league that are really dedicated to teaching the kids the game, and the rest of them are just kind of there. You know what I mean? And I'm really glad our boy ended up on one of them teams with a coach that really wants to teach the game. Because him and we've had, quite a few conversations. Because I'm a big mouth on the sidelines, you know what I mean? I'm talking to them kids, all of them, all the time, trying to hype them up, trying to get them jacked to get in the batter's box, be aggressive, swing the bat, all that, It's like I might as well be a coach too, but I'm not. Oh, yeah, look at that. Mr. Freeze coming into play. Very nice, Levi.
Thank you.
And now the spider is on the cover of the X-Men.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you what they asked.
Punisher on a toilet?
No, Spider-Man and his amazing friends, and they had Wolverine, Deadpool, and Professor Xavier. I'm like, okay. That's what I said. I said, okay. I said, I have no problem doing that. And I don't draw Spider-Man very often. I mean, it's very rare when I draw him. Because the only person I ever looked at to draw Spider-Man was McFarlane. Because I loved how he did it, and I loved how he does everything. So my Spider-Mans kind of look like his, and I'm like, okay.
That's not a bad one to replicate.
You back, Rock? You're back? What? Don't just huff at me, dude. What? He's just walking away. Oh, no, he's laying down over there in the corner. Like, okay. I guess they went outside because they thought the family was out in the yard, but the family had actually gone out in the yard and got in the truck and left. So Rocky's like all bummed out. I'm still here, dude.
Rocky, don't be discouraged.
See, you still got friends over here, bro. He ain't having it. He's grumpy now.
How are the other dogs?
The other dog,
Yeah,
Luna
you
was
got
down
Rocky
here whining.
and
Luna was down here whining earlier. You just can't see her on the camera because she's just black.
Really?
You can hear her. I put the camera on her and you hear her whining, but you can't see her. I have to turn all the lights on and you still can't see her. She is very, she is very, very black. Except for right around her nose where she's getting old, she's starting a gray beard,
Yeah.
So, what's everybody got going on in the upcoming week? What do you got going on, Q?
Upcoming week. I have no clue. It's just a regular day, except for that crazy
Did he just freeze right in the middle of a sentence?
Yes, he did.
Damn. All right, James, what are you doing this week?
I am preparing for the Warner Brothers Investors Annual Meeting, which is going to be very tense and very pain in the ass. Especially what happened with this weekend.
You can tell them as a comic promoter, they're making it really hard for me to give a shit.
That's pretty much what I'm going to tell them. No, I mean, my point's going to be this. How the fuck can you mess up Memorial Day, and how the fuck are you going to get the fans to trust you again?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what's going on. And, I mean, this is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen.
Wait, did something happen this weekend? Something?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, go ahead. Enlighten so the people watching know what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's what's happened. This weekend's box office is the worst it's been in 41 years.
Yeah.
Okay? And because of the stupidity of Warner Brothers, who had two blockbuster movies sitting in their laps, instead of putting one on Labor Day and one on the 4th of July, they put both of them in March, 3 weeks apart, which is freaking stupid as hell. And then so they roll out this movie called Furiosa, saying, oh, it's a Mad Max tale without Mad Max, thinking everybody was going to be dumb enough to go fall for it, which they didn't. And it has totally imploded into the worst box office in 41 years for Memorial Day. And you don't think the investors, which I'm one of, are pissed?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're pissed. But my problem is, does the board care?
Well, I'm going to put it like this: I don't give a shit if the board cares or not, because it's going to cost some board members their fucking job. And you know what? If you want to know how come I know this, is because I've already seen the SEC filings, and 4 of them are gone. Yeah, they didn't waste any. This is like the biggest debacle in Warner Brothers, and there is no excuse on this one. He can't blame AT&T's past bullshit. There's going to be some hell to pay. And since I did not get in on time to get listed on the phone calls, I'm going to end up making a video tomorrow just to rip the living shit out of them.
Huh.
And it is not going to be pretty. It's not going to be nice.
Let them have it, bro. You know where I stand. They've been letting me down for years and years now.
Well, there's a difference between. Well, see, that's the thing. You can go the past 3 years. That's where this management's at. Past 3 years. Anything before that, which is all that bullshit with Blue Beetle, Flash, Batgirl, Shazam, last one, and Black Adam. That's all the AT&T bullshit. So now we're getting into the bullshit of the current management. And this is where they should have pulled their heads out of their asses to fix this mess before they did anything. And they didn't do it. And this is why the investors are pissed. And why I'm one of them that is pissed.
Yeah, well, they're not making the fans happy either.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, okay? It's not the movies that are coming out aren't worth a shit in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. They're not making the fans happy either. They're trying to sell us crap, remade crap, regurgitated crap, and then other kinds of crap.
That is the whole point I'm making. I mean, you cannot continually make stuff that's going to not. They're making movies that I can see the title of the movie and tell you it's not going to be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, they had freaking Dune and Godzilla in their hands. Okay, these are the 2 movies I'm talking about. Yeah. Dune and Godzilla, both of them made almost over I think Dune went to $750 million and Godzilla went to like $682 million. The fucking problem is you put them out in March, 3 weeks apart from each other, and it fucked both movies.
And you got
If you took Dune and put it out this weekend, it'd have made $1 billion. If you put Godzilla out on the 4th of July, it would have made $1 billion. But they didn't do that shit. And here's the other one that really pisses me off. There is no movie Warner Brothers has got coming out until after almost the end of August that has a chance of making any money. 2.5 months with nothing but Kevin Costner's Western.
That's what I was saying. It's like they popped them both up. They didn't have nothing for the summer, and the summer is when people go to movies.
They screwed the pooch on this one, and there's going to be hell to pay.
All they did was cut, said Dorian, and animation was their thing.
Now, Warner Brothers, hold on. Okay, let me explain what happened with that little shenanigan. So, Warner Brothers, you know, they own Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network has been losing money for years because of stupidity. So you had Cartoon Network Animated Studios, you had Warner Brothers Animated Studios, and there was a third animated studios. Why the fuck do we have 3 animated studios? I mean, that was the whole tweet. Why do we need 3 animated studios? Especially when one's not making any damn money, aka Cartoon Network. So that's when the decision was to close Cartoon Network and put everybody into Warner Brothers Animated Studios. They consolidated, which they needed to do. Same thing with the stuff with HBO Max. They had 3 different companies doing the same job. Why the fuck do we need 3 companies? This is where your mismanagement came in from AT&T. So they had to clean up all that crap. Now you have, what is it, Ruby or whatever it is, that company who was not making any money. So yeah, they shut them down. The thing is with Warner Bros. Right now is, it is stop the bleeding, pay off the debt, fix shit. They've stopped the bleeding and they're paying off shit, but they didn't fix shit.
Yeah, you still got to have good content, man. You got to have good content, people.
The thing, and this is the whole point. When you looked at Christmas, last year, Christmas, and you looked at the 3 big movies for Christmas, what did you see? So here's the 3 big movies for Christmas. Studio Ghibli's animated movie, Godzilla -1, and Wonka. Those are the 3 big. What's missing here?
Christmas movie.
Thank you. Where's Disney's cartoon? Where's Christmas movies at? They're not there. They were not there because Disney fucked up. Disney's movie came out and bombed bigger than anything in the kitchen sink. It's the worst animated failure in history for Disney. Now, if you didn't know, 14% of Pixar was just fired last week.
Holy moly.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah, because their movies bombed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's right now, the showrunners, they said for fall TV shows, usually you get like 25 or 30. Right now they got 3. Or just pilot episodes so the studios can look at them. 3. Everybody's cutting back because everybody's losing money. And the object is, if you make stuff that fans want to see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is why X-Men 97. You know what the key was to X-Men 97? They went and got the goddamn comic books.
I didn't watch it.
Well, I didn't watch it either, but I can tell you why it was successful. They went and got the goddamn comic books. If you look at the stories, they did Inferno. They did Inferno. They did Future Past. Not Future Past, but Age of Apocalypse. They did all those. They did all the comic books that were written by Chris Claremont up through X-Men #1 with Magneto. They did all those stories. The Goblin Queen, everything. It's all from the comic books. If you pay attention to the comic books, you'll be successful. And that's what they got with 97.
No. Lost
They did. But I don't
Think about the old X-Men comics library.
Oh, I have a huge X-Men comics library, but they're the old ones. They're not anything new.
And also New X-Men, written by Grant Morrison.
Yep, totally lost that train of thought. Can't get it back.
It's okay.
You were saying last movie or making movies fans want to see.
That's
Yeah, and then I was saying something, the thing that pisses me off, and then I stopped talking to let James talk, and then I lost where I was going. So
My bad.
But the whole
That's
thing,
kind of about the
until you get the fans to trust the companies again, they're not going to have anything successful.
The last movie that I went to the theater to see because I wanted to see it was Zombieland 2. That's the last time I've been in a movie theater.
Nah, I'm a Godzilla fan. I'll go see Godzilla. I went and saw both -1 and the new one. So, but man, -1, holy crap!
It looks unbelievable. It does.
Well, they only made that movie for just barely $15 million.
I believe it. It looks like it's made by people who love the actual content.
Well, it's Toho. It's not Legendary. It's Toho. -1's Toho.
Okay.
And if you know anything about Godzilla, Toho is the owners and creators of Godzilla. They own it.
Okay.
real
That
McCoy,
would be
the
one then.
OG.
Yeah, the old school. And this is old school. They set this back in the late 40s, early 50s.
Right. It was like post World War II, right?
It starts during World War II. And you see the aftermath of what war does. And I'll put it to this one. This is the only movie I've ever said that the Godzilla actors should be put up for Academy Awards.
Oh, wow.
They were that good.
Carrie must have fell asleep. She said she had a topic a long time ago, and she was waiting for the right moment.
Dinosaurs ruled the earth.
She must have fell asleep because we're still waiting, Carrie. We're still waiting.
Come on, it's not that late over there, is it?
7:30. 7:30. I don't know.
It's 7:22 in the UK. Well, mine's here is 8:22 p.m.
Hey, Q, got a question for you. Did you watch the race this morning over there?
The Formula One race in Monaco?
Yeah, did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it yet, so don't say who won.
Oh, I'm not going to say who won, but wait till you see the first lap.
Oh, that happens all the time, Formula One.
No. You don't understand. This is like holy crap.
I've seen whole fields get taken out on the first corner in a Formula One race before.
No. But here's the funny thing about this. Okay, they have a massive wreck on the first lap. They red flag it, clean it all up.
Then they did it again.
Then they do the first lap again and have another wreck.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
The way they start Formula One races is stupid, and that's why that happens.
It didn't start it, but it wasn't at the start. That's what I'm saying. It's not at the start. It's after they start. It's almost at the end of the lap. But man, what a crash up! And the one funny thing is when they start talking about, he's got 10 points already, and this may be him not being able to race in the next race. I was like, oh, somebody's in trouble.
I just got a message from somebody wanted to book being on one of the shows. It's like, okay, but I'm live right now. I'm going to get with you later, man. Later. Go check out the network. Then call me. Because if you check out the network, you know we were live right now. And thanks, Ben, for referring somebody to us. We appreciate it. We'll do our best for them as we do everybody else. Ooh, got a couple people want to participate in the comic-related madness. Listen, that's one of them. Okay, there you go. You're in, dude.
Yeah, who's that guy Friday night? What was that guy's name again? I went and checked out his stuff.
I don't even remember. Who were we talking about Friday night?
Campbell?
Oh, Matt Campbell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the weird thing is that I've known of Matt Campbell for a long time. It just seems like I guess we just haven't bumped into each other before.
Right.
You know? So I was kind of telling him about what we do here, you know.
Yeah, I went and checked out his stuff and gave him a follow. So it's pretty good.
A good dude. Homer Glitch, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the show. See, now, Homer Glitch is one of them people when I say, hey, man, if you have any links you want to drop, boom, he'll start dropping them because he gets it. Because that's what it's about, guys. Look, there's a lot of people watching or that will tune in for a minute, and they won't necessarily be on the YouTube channel. They might be on the Twitter or Facebook, and they don't see this stuff unless we put it up there, right? Well, we can't put it up there unless you drop it in the chat. But then we put it up there, so it doesn't matter if you're on Twitch or Twitter or wherever, Facebook, you still see that there's a link to grab over here in the YouTube chat. You know, because promotion is what we do. It's what this network was built on. I wish I could say I started this 5 years ago with this grand idea of going to Roku, but that ain't how that shit happened. That's no.
It's complicated.
Well, I mean, we started with a little Facebook group that we came out and showed each other what we got at the LCS this week. That's how I started doing any kind of streaming or anything, was just, hey, look what I got, right? That's how this all started, man. Speaking of look what I got, oh, yeah, up here. See this, guys? This right here? This right here?
Uh-huh.
I met this girl October of what, 23? No, October 22, right? Year and a half ago, right? This is the 10th book in her series. Carissa Grant, Worthy Chaos, killing it. 10th book in this series since I met her a year and a half ago. And you know what? They're signing up for 11 right now. Because that girl's putting out books, period.
She's a machine.
She's just putting out books, man. And it's a good story. I like it, so I promote it. Just like that.
Kick ass.
Uh-oh. Jay Lee got a fan over here. You got a fan in the chat, James.
Well, thanks.
He says he can't wait till you start using ink splatter. And speaking of ink, look what this dude's doing.
Levi.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Mr. Freeze, look at that. I like it. Real good on the freeze gun, too.
Well, thank you. I can't color. And it's too late to color it by hand. I'm using a brush and regular ink, and I'm not set up to do shoot. What is the alcohol? The non-alcohol
Cop?
stuff. Yeah, I got Copics. That's it. And Copics, yeah, they don't make this stuff bleed that crazy. So if I was going to do color, I would just do it all in the Copic pins and stuff. The archival markers and stuff.
James, did they know you? Did you know they're calling you the Big D?
Big D. I gotta see that. Who is this?
Thanks. Check out James Big D Lee on his website at
Oh, that kind of made my day.
That shit's it's sticking with you now, bro. We ain't giving that up. What's up, Big D?
Big D. Why did they call you Big D?
You were asking. Nope, I ain't saying.
I want to know why this guy knows. That's the question. Oh, it's hilarious. It's all action around here, people. Follow Levi Jean Scheme. Look at that.
Levi Jean Scheme.
Jean Scheme. Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. Levi jeans.
Hey, I am the heir to a massive fortune.
All right, what you got for the Q continuum?
Nada. I got nothing.
He's like, I ain't got no website.
Ain't got no dang website.
Go ahead, give him the line. Give him the line. Tell him there's only.
Oh, that line.
Yeah.
Oh, that line. You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on YouTube and Roku.
Someday on Roku. Yeah, we're working on it.
Working on it.
But we're on YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and Facebook and we're getting there, people. We're getting there. It's all action. That's all. I was just looking at the latest cover for the Flip City magazine, issue 20. Distracted. Look, squirrel. I was explaining that to somebody today, man. It's like the internet is basically look squirrel, right?
Yes.
The object is to be the squirrel and get people to look at you, right? Okay, so we're trying to build this big ass squirrel tree for y'all to hang out in, but y'all still got to make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to share the shows, share your shows, share each other's shows. You still got to go out there and be the squirrel. Do something that gets people's attention and makes them look over here.
Why do I see a meme now? Be the
Make
squirrel.
him nutty.
Yeah, be the squirrel. There you go. There you go. Pop says, be the squirrel.
Yes.
Look, I mean, everything, that's what it is, man. Everything is look squirrel. You get distracted.
Why?
You get caught. You know.
Why am I seeing a picture of Squirrely Squirrel?
No, it would probably be Rocky if I was going to think of a squirrel.
No, Scary Squirrel is better.
I like Rocky and Bullwinkle. I like Rocky.
Yeah.
He's got his little goggles. He can fly and shit. Come on, man.
I want you to pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Oh man, I remember the time when I used to watch Atlanta Braves. And there's that squirrel showed up in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Now, see,
after
in
the
Little League,
commercial.
if the squirrel got on the field, you just keep right on playing, right? Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I said, who cares? There's a squirrel on the field. That's a big ass field. There's very little chance the ball's going to go right where he is.
Yeah, you know what usually happens? The ball goes right where you.
No, they take 15 minutes trying to get 6 people to chase an animal off a field.
Yeah.
Cats, I've seen it, you know.
And
I
one-
mean,
Yeah, the cats, the ones I've always seen. It's like you get cats out there.
yeah. I mean, just leave the cat alone. Play game, play ball. You know. I mean, unless he's between the pitcher and home plate, throw the ball. Reminds me of
Remember one
when
time
Randy
after the
Johnson,
commercial.
y'all remember when Randy Johnson got that bird?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, dead on strike,
Dude, boom.
death
Feather
from baseball.
everywhere.
Yeah, that was a death from baseball.
Feathers pop up and you see a bird fall.
Dude, it was just fucking, it was feathers, dude. Poof! Fucking feathers everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I remember watching that live when he hit that bird, and the commentator was like going, "What just happened?"
Good stuff. Baseball, baby. I was out in the yard with my grandson the other day doing a quick hands drill where I was like 10 feet away from him throwing fucking tennis balls hard into the strike zone and making him get a bat on him, you know. I wasn't very far away from him at all, and I was winging the ball. He was like, don't think nothing, just put the bat on the ball. Just try to put the bat on the ball, you know. Quick. Just kept throwing the ball. Had a little bucket. Ping, 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 ping. Just winging them at him. He was hitting them. Just quick hands, man. You just got to have quick hands to hit the baseball. Flaunt it if you got it, Big D. You mean that leaves you out? You want to pop in and say hi, Chris? You can. Open to cool. Yeah, it's open to cool people like you. Come on. Anybody that make a video or make a tabletop game called Slaughterville and a tabletop game called Gods of Metal, you probably land on the cool list. You think, guys?
I agree.
You probably land on the cool list. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. You, Chris, likes your Winter
Yo.
Soldier.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We got a little bit more time here, probably another 20 minutes so. 20 minutes or so before we go and check this one down. But like I said, we got a couple other shows today. Holy crap, it's Sunday. So we got doing the replay of the Ray Haylock interview with John from John's Long Box, 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got Silver Line, Silver Sunday. And at 10 o'clock, we have the last, not the last episode of two beards in one comic, but the final episode of this story arc with the Warlock that John and Kelsey Shannon are talking about. So I think it's like the 5th episode in that little story arc, and that'll be on tonight, 10 o'clock on the network. Dude, it's always good to see you, Homer Glitch, man. You're always welcome to pop in, dude. Always. I like seeing people pop in that actually drop links in the chat because that's the whole purpose of this, you know. Somebody might not be here long, but if we're long enough to catch somebody's link, they might click on it. You never know. You know.
Hey, I listened to that interview that Flip City did.
James Corbett.
Yes. That was pretty good.
Yes.
I highly recommend if somebody or anybody going and watching that video.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
If you have a podcast, if you aspire to do any kind of social media stuff, you need to go read that interview or watch that interview. I read it in the book Flip City 18.
Mm-hmm.
I actually read the interview. I didn't know that she had done an episode or that it was the transcript from an episode.
Right.
I found that out. I was like, oh shit, we're playing that, you know. And yeah, Kitty is amazing, really cool. I'm really glad that we have an associate sponsorship with them. Fun people, man, you know. It's amazing how inks can turn good pencils into even better art. Always loved Ernie Chan's work. This, Levi's killing this right here, man. The bat is coming to life right there.
Nice.
Thank you.
We have this awesome view of Big D's ear.
Big D.
Big D.
And yeah, James, what you said earlier about drawing Spider-Man. Dude,
Yeah.
I will never draw Spider-Man. Never. There's some other things I may attempt to draw in my lifetime, but Spider-Man would never be one of them.
I will say this about Spider-Man. You really don't have to worry about anatomy because you're twisting his body so much that it doesn't make any sense anyway. So might as well just augment it as well as you possibly can.
Yeah, for me, it's all them little webs. Fuck that. All the
But yeah.
little webbing on his costume. Yeah.
Well, the thing about it is, I was watching a jaw stream by McFarlane, and he showed how to do the mask and how he does it. And I was like, that's got to be the easiest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. I was like overthinking it. And when I saw him do it, I was like, oh, okay. And it's just so much easier once you see the trick to it. And I was like, wow. You know, it was not what I was expecting, but when I tried it, I was like, oh, this works really well. Because I didn't like drawing Spider-Man because of the mask and all these webs and stuff. But once I saw that trick, it made it a lot easier for me to draw him.
Chris, you got a link to where people can find your games and comics? Drop it in the chat, please. Yeah, this one is good. I like this Spidey and his amazing friends and others.
And, yeah, and others.
And others. It would have been cool if he'd have done that as a versus. Spider-Man and his amazing friends versus Wolverine and Deadpool.
It's kind of hard to do that because Iceman and Firestar are, Iceman's like one of the original X-Men.
Yeah, I know. We still could do it though. It's just fucking mind control or some dumb shit. The other ones are under mind control. We have to stop them. Don't kill them though, because we're heroes.
You accidentally punched one of their heads off. They're LMDs now.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like there's some people that Spider-Man can go ahead and wail on, and then there's people that he has to like hold back, right?
Yep.
Yeah, people don't realize just how strong Spider-Man is. You know, he's actually one of the upper strength superheroes in Marvel.
I just know that there's this one comic where Spider-Man gets in a duke out with Firelord. Now, Firelord used to be one of the heralds of Galactus. Even though he's not a herald anymore, he's still pretty fucking badass, right? So him and Spider-Man get a little duke out, right? And dude does something that really pisses Spidey off. Spidey beats him down. Spidey's like just beating him down, right? Well, when the fight starts, the Avengers are in the Avengers mansion and they're like, see it on the screen, and they're like, oh crap, we better go help Spider-Man. Right?
Yeah, and then when they get there, it's like, oh crap, stop Spider-Man.
Yeah, when they get there, Spider-Man's beating Firelord into the ground, and they're like, oh shit, we better pull Spider-Man off of him.
No, the one that always got me, and this one, Hulk had pissed off Spider-Man. And he hauled off and hit him so hard that he puts Hulk into orbit. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, Spidey wasn't no joke, man.
He's always been a bet. You know, when it comes to fighting, Spider-Man can hold his own with just about anybody.
Yeah, remember the time he beat up the Kingpin in prison?
Oh, I'll tell you the funniest one was the one where he does a crossover with Superman, and he hauls off and hits Superman. And he goes, "I think I just broke every finger in my hand."
Yeah. Oh, now look, they're upgrading you, James. They give you the upgrade.
Oh, what did I get upgraded to now? The
biggest D.
Keep reading.
Oh, I'll tell you I'll tell you the one that's going to really surprise me. It's going to say
Slays.
No, it's going to be follow the other Jim Lee.
Follow James the biggest D Lee on X for his latest conquest of art skills. The big D slays the puss.
Gotta stop! I'm laughing too hard. Yeah, I gotta stop. I'm laughing too hard. I don't want to mess up the art.
Oh, sweet.
Oh man! Thank you guys all for the compliments. That means a lot. Thank you guys. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Oh.
Check out the other one, Pops.
What?
Homer Glitch says another one for Levi.
Oh no!
Jeez, oh god. Okay, they're on a roll now.
News. Oh come on! Thanks for posting the links.
Yes, thanks guys. Really,
We have one queue that we have here that we've always had in the studio here, you know, in case you ever missed this one. You ever hear something so stupid he shows up to tell you how pathetic humans are?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
God, you just in time.
Hey, Doc.
Keep it going.
About time you showed up. How you doing, Doc?
I just got home. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Hope you had a good trip. I'm doing good.
That wasn't a trip. I was just out of the house for most of the day.
I was just getting ready to shut it down, but if you want to keep it going for a while, you can.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, we don't have no show offs today, so
I'm up for anything you guys want to do. I can go longer.
we'll keep going.
all right. That way, if I have to leave, you got admin, you can keep it going. Okay, so
Wait, what? What happened?
I said, if I have to leave, you have admin, you can keep it going, right?
Yes, I do have admin.
I rushed back home in time to get this thing started.
It's 90 degrees outside, and on this day when it's 90 degrees with humidity through the ceiling, the air conditioning in the car decided to stop working.
Of course.
So yeah.
And yet you complain about Spokane's weather.
Listen, I'll take this over freezing cold any day of the week.
Come on, it's a rip roaring 63 degrees outside right now.
Q, you get back here and say goodbye. You don't just leave.
Did he just peace out?
I don't know what happened. He's just gone.
Oh, you know that. There he is.
There he is.
Q gave us the Irish goodbye, and he's not even Irish.
Oh no, I'm not even Irish yet.
See,
Oh.
look, where can we find Q? Never quits.
Hey, Doc, I got a rare cover.
Hey, nice.
You can find Q on Facebook if you know his name. How's that?
Hey, Doc,
Yes.
take a guess at who drew this.
I don't know. Did you draw that?
No, I did not. But this is rare because you know why?
No, I do not know why.
Scott Williams did it solo. No Jim
Okay.
Lee.
Yep.
Yeah, it's his. No Jim Lee. Scott Williams by himself.
Nice. Yeah, I remember old Scotty Williams. He's a good artist in his own right.
I know, but he's been with Jim since the '80s.
That's because he knows where his paycheck's signed at, buddy.
Hey, you know what? If I was getting paid, when he's getting paid, I would be too.
That's what I'm saying.
Nice guy too. Real nice guy.
Doc, you want to add your channels? You can.
No, I can't as an admin.
Yeah, you just hit that little edit button up there. Right there.
I'm aware.
Yeah. See?
There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
Welcome, everybody, on Jock's channels.
That's a great shot of the back of James's ear.
I know. We love his ear. We've been looking at his ear a lot today. It's just part of the show.
It's hard to, go small. I'll tell you what. Hold on. I can fix this real quick.
Big D blog thing.
Levi, how are you, sir?
I am doing well.
Doc, look what I found.
Oh man, ghost pepper habanero. That'll wake up your guts.
Yeah. Looks good, huh?
Yeah, if you're ready to go toilet surfing.
Dude, I don't have that issue like you guys do.
Yeah, okay.
What's the Scoville level on
You
it?
don't know, Doc, you don't know how happy I was to find out that my stomach issue wasn't a you can't have spicy shit anymore issue.
Nice. Hi, Carrie.
You know, I was really happy to find out that wasn't what it was. You know,
Right on. Yeah.
because man, everybody kept saying you need to quit eating this, you need to quit eating that, and then I found out no, you can still have that shit. You just need to get your diaphragm fixed.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, I still get to eat the kind of stuff I like. I just had to mush it all up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, if Carrie's back in the chat, she owes us a topic, doesn't she?
Well, she says, Doc,
Yeah, here we
Doc,
go.
Doc, you would not believe what Pop said to me on Facebook. Well, first of all, yes, I would. But secondly, why don't you tell the doctor?
It was funny as hell, actually. You know me, Doc. I try to be nice.
There's that word, try.
I try really hard to be nice. You know.
Do or do not. There is no try.
And sometimes, you know, you got to call it like you see it, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to call it like you see it, you know, and that's all. That's how I did.
I mean, not always. You don't always have to call it like you see it. Sometimes you can just say nothing at all.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of boring?
It depends on your definition of boring.
Well, when we're talking about somebody who's a regular troll, it's hard not to give them a little nudge every now and then.
She's a regular troll? I thought she was an English troll.
Carrie's not a troll.
Carrie works very hard at not being a trollish troll.
What? Okay.
She's not a troll of any sort. She's she's a valued member of the chat.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I'm a little lost. You know, I have had 3 strokes. So there's my excuse. My brain's mushy.
She showed she showed a plus size lady wearing some denim shorts.
I feel sorry for denim.
And I did not suggest she should wear a pair. I said she would rock those.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Well, now, how would you know, Pops?
Because of the way she responded to them, the way she was talking about it. Come on, Carrie, you'd rock those. That's what she said.
They was not shorts.
They were Daisy Dukes. Like, you know.
So they were like the little denim.
Plus size Daisy Dukes. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a loincloth kind of.
That's just, that's.
I don't need to think about that, please.
Those are conversations I don't enter into.
You see, she's bringing it to the show. Though.
I got nothing for that. Nothing.
She's been waiting the whole show for you to get here so she can bring that up.
It's just hot as hell in here.
I'm sorry, Doc.
What's the temperature? We're talking about 70s, 80s?
92 degrees Fahrenheit when I rolled in the driveway with 90% humidity. Okay, you're wrong, so sit there in your wrongness and be wrong.
So I seen a video this morning of Lizzo reacting to the Lizzo.
Oh, I saw that too. That was stupid.
Oh, they just went to everything.
Hold up.
Wait.
Before you even start on that, she said something about those guys in Colorado should know about her, and those guys don't even live in Colorado. They're from Canada.
I know. So did you see her reaction to that
You're
video?
up,
I have no idea. I have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay,
I don't want to.
What's up, Kirby? What's up?
South Park went after Lizzo, Doc.
What's up, Cap? Well, good. They should.
And her reaction was to own it and then say, those boys in Colorado ought to know what I'm about. And it's like, are you serious?
Well, here's the thing. Did you see the picture of her wearing the infield tarp from Wrigley Field? The whole damn tarp. The bitch slid into first and got tangled up in the shit. And she stood up. And she twerked that big ass a couple of times, caused a 5.4.
Holy crap! Too fucking funny, guys. Woo.
That could be
Enough
worse.
to wake up
When she
Godzilla.
steps out of the car, she enters a new time zone.
Too fucking funny.
She rolls up on the red carpet in a fucking bulldozer.
Look, that's a match made in heaven right there.
Yeah, that dude's nasty too.
They
Nasty.
should put them two should get married, and Greta and David Hogg should get married. If those two things happen, everything would be right in my world.
Carrie, I don't know why you decided to go that wrong, but you can sit there in your wrongness and be wrong. It will never happen. Never. Never.
No, Homer, this is one thing that I don't do. I do not EFAP anybody else's shit.
There was a
That's right. You wanna
video.
go there and watch it, make your own opinion. We don't make opinions for people here.
A video from about 3 or 4 years ago here of the local nursing home with the old ladies twerking.
What the hell?
They did the thing where they put the Kleenex box on their rump with a bunch of ping pong balls in it strapped around their waist, and they had to shake their booty till the ping pong balls all fell out. And one or two of the old ladies discovered that twerking will get that done. So it was old ladies twerking, and I was like, "This is the most wrong thing I've ever seen in my life."
Wow.
This is
Captain says, "My comic book ain't got no pictures anymore. Now it's just a book." Now you have to imagine the French face. Well, now you could make it an illustrated novel. You do have enough work for that.
I thought somebody was working on that for him.
He just decided to go a different way. Scheduling issues, I believe. I don't want to speak for him. Ooh, it's hot. I'm going to go get a cold beverage. I'll be right back.
Okay. You go do that, Mr. Doctor. He just said cold beverage. He did not say coffee. Somebody clip that shit. Somebody clip
could
that
be
shit.
alternative, but
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do that because for him it's gotta be hot and black.
Is his wife now?
Yes, she does. She also likes it that way, as far as I can tell. 360 pages. Holy shit, dude! You break that down into 40 or 50 at a time. Ding, 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 ding. Mr. O'Reilly, I sent you the link. You ain't here. Hush. Thanks, Homer, for dropping some fucking links in the chat and stuff. Always good to see you, bro. Always. Yeah. I'm
All right.
I'm really looking forward to trying that salsa.
360 pages a minute. Yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm. I did.
But-
Yeah, 40 at a time. Yeah.
Homer Glitch is out of here. See ya.
Later, Homer.
The most wrong thing in
Homer.
the world is old people's home and catching some old deer under the table. Oh, Lord.
It happened.
Oh, my goodness.
You leave them old people alone to get their freak on. What's wrong with you?
What's up, Jim O'Reilly? I'm not, look.
Hold up.
Look.
It ain't like they got a whole lot more shots. Leave them alone. Just look the other way. You didn't even see it, right? Just look
I
the other way.
got no zero interest in participating in that conversation. Zero, none.
Point Gary, you just look the other way and let them old people alone. They ain't got a whole lot of time left. Let them
Technically, you can't do that.
You can't do
have to
what?
ask. So I worked in. I did it. I did the nursing home thing for a while, and I did it in-home care as a nursing assistant. And as long as both parties are You know, it's like, is everybody okay? Yep, okay, everything's great. And you close the door and you walk back out. You just have to make sure that it's consensual.
Yeah, Jim, it's not a cover. It's just an interior illustration for the novel, kind of like the old Sherlock Holmes books,
Like
and an illustration for
chapter.
each little story. So, yeah, I sent you the details. I think just 5x7, 300 DPI. I say you take panels and make your novel illustrated, just like I'm doing with mine, buddy. Yep, use them for advertisements, whatever.
Everything. Use them for everything.
Jim, there's no great rush, buddy. I think we're gonna do a print run starting at the end of this coming week because we're storefront. So we're gonna start fulfilling. We're going to start fulfilling some of the books. We got to look at how much has been deposited and do a print run. We got to do the lettering. We're going to do that Tuesday, but that's on the comic book. On the novella, I've still got 2 scenes that I'm working on, and I'm done with it.
Who's lettering your book?
Me and Anthony do it together. Happy moment. Yes, I do. We some buddies and I get together and we go to the ceremonies down at the Veterans Park and pay our respects. You're right, Cap. You are very right. Yeah, I try never on social media. I don't make a big deal out of Memorial Day because everyone's thank you for your service. Like, no. I'm a veteran. I lived.
Yeah.
Memorial Days for those that didn't make it home.
I started the show with that. Yeah, it's like, remember those who are gone, who gave their everything. That's what this is about.
Yep. And everybody that served and a lot of people that were just family or friends have lost somebody. So, be reverent, but have a good time. George Patton said, don't mourn the dead, go out and celebrate what they died for.
There you go.
So if you want to go celebrate, go celebrate. But, do take a minute to remember the families of people that have lost someone in your prayers and thank the good Lord there's rough men who stand ready to do harm on your behalf.
Reflect on those rights you have and those that gave their lives for you to have.
There was a great quote that said, gentle people sleep soundly in their beds because rough men stand ready to do harm on their behalf.
Yep. What's going on with this right here?
That's a really good face, man. Looks good, Q.
Oh. Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome, sir.
From what's the name of that?
Doc.
Kurt
Doc.
Russell,
Doc.
Space.
Doc is my name. Doc is my name.
Haldir,
what's up, Haldir? Good to see you.
I took the inspiration from the face. I took borrow from Kurt Russell from the 80s.
Okay. I guess I'll let that slide.
But the body is based on what's the name of that movie again? Raw Deal.
Okay. All right.
So bits of pieces of a bunch of pieces of old school thing together.
Yep. I think I would increase the angle on his chest, his pecs coming out a little bit more. Like maybe half again as much as you've got there. There you go. Right about there. Arc it up. There you go.
Now we just got a new subscriber like earlier, and I went and looked at his channel, and he obviously doesn't have a YouTube channel for a channel, but he has a YouTube channel, right? He has 1 subscriber, but dude's wearing a twin shirt. So because he's a homie, what's up, Reedman 22? Welcome to the madness.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of love for the Twins. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We don't care about the Braves either.
They stole a World Series from the Braves. Gary Pendleton absolutely touched third base. That run was legit.
Yeah.
On the Jumbotron repeatedly. Poof, resin, poof, resin, poof. Stop muting me, old man. I will not be silenced.
Mr. Wilson, Will City star this year?
Atlanta last year. They didn't win, though. Who were they playing? I forget.
Texas Rangers. Rangers won the whole thing last year.
Yep. Braves got it the year before. And it's looking like they're headed that way again. Because them Bravos, man, just telling you. You know, I never got to go to a game at that Ted Turner Stadium. To me, that's still the new stadium. Every Braves game I ever went to was at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, the launching pad. Like little leaguers could go in there and hit a home run.
Went to the old Met Stadium in Bloomington, Minnesota. I never got to go to the Homer Dome or the new one. Just the old Met Stadium. That's now the Mall of America. They built the Mall of America using the superstructure from the stadium.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with Turner Field, but I mean, I haven't even looked. But the new Braves Stadium isn't even in Atlanta; it's in Cobb County. Atlanta's in Fulton County.
It's funny because you can still go stand at home plate in the Mall of America, where the home plate was for Bloomington Stadium, and they never moved home plate. You can still go stand in the batter's box where Harmon Killebrew and Rod Carew, freaking made careers, right? It's pretty awesome. I mean, those are the guys I went to go see when I was a kid.
Thanks, Gary.
What's up, Gray Wolf?
Gray Wolf in the house. Good to see you.
All right. This one's done, so I put this back over here. So you can see it.
Let me get back to that tab if I can find it.
Very cool.
So, yes, I'll do this. Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not drawing everybody. I've been writing.
I like Professor X hiding off in the corner, in the background there behind Spider-Man.
You like that, dude? Yeah, I was trying to figure out how I was going to put him in there.
I've been writing.
So I can get back to my Flash Gordon one now.
And yeah, Doc, we understand you can't draw all the time.
Well, I was just going to say I've been writing for days, and when I type, I get cramps in my hands. So just holding the stylus or trying to type right now freaking hurts.
I understand hand pain, trust me.
Yeah, so aging ain't for the weak. It's going good, Cap. I've got 2 scenes left to write, and the novella is done, dude. Thank you for asking.
Congrats.
Yep. So there's a scene, actually 2 scenes already written, and I'm connecting the main body to that scene. And this has been the hardest slogging through of anything I've ever written, trying to connect those 2 scenes. Carrie says, James Lee,
Yes.
Speaking of Flash Gordon, have you seen the UK advert using Flash Gordon music?
Yes.
Cap knows. Cap knows aging is not for the weak or the timid.
Hey, Pops, did you ever get an email from my writer, Jay? Should be Mia Madro should be under Maya Madro.
Are we doxing folks? What's wrong with you?
I do not see anything.
The sent to the Pops Van Zant.
Wonder if it's in my Spamolo fucking file. I never looked there, just so you know. Because there's a million freaking things there.
Yeah. I look about once a month.
I always forget to check there when people says I sent you something. I'm like, I don't see it, and they'll say, check your spam folder. Oh,
yeah, and I only have 600 in my spam folder. Right?
Yeah. It have an attachment with it. You said to send over the trailer for our comic.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he had the newest trailer. So I just said, hey, email him.
That's what I'm talking about. Get it over here.
Well, I'm looking through my 600 emails.
Yeah,
it is on both of the channels. It's on the Galaxy Memorial Park YouTube channel and Jay's sub creator page on YouTube.
This sounds like one of the kids is getting a phone call upstairs. It's funny because kids will ring other kids' phones off the fucking hook, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, they don't take that I'm not home for an answer. They just ring it, ring it.
See, that's
and then
funny
they'll
to
call
me.
back. Watch. Give it 2-3 minutes. Start again. Watch.
That's funny to me because I've got some adults that'll do that. Y'all better take a hint.
Oh shit!
If I don't answer, it means either I can't answer or I don't want to talk. Don't take it personal. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I'm way back like days ago, so it's probably.
Yeah, he sent it yesterday.
Oh, he did.
So if it's not there, then something.
Let me see.
Some other guy's watching our video right now.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, these things happen.
Hey, sometimes I go through and just trash a bunch of shit because I don't know what it is too. So now I'm looking in my trash, but no, I don't see anything.
Oh, it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Let me go.
Youth is wasted on the young. Yes. It's a pain trying to take 3 or 4 storylines. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do now. Find a point in the story to come. Yeah. Yes, it is. I got 3 French maid stories I got to tie together. I'm sure the answer will soon come to me. Right on. Or 3 French maids. The ironic grammar error. Whoops. Carrie says to you, Pops, I just found the Flash ad with Trump and sent it to you, Pops. It's 35 seconds long.
Okay. I'm not going to play it, though.
Send it to me. If it's something I like, I'll play it on the coffee shop.
I just sent you an email as well from the 3 Skeins.
We 3 Skeins of Orientar.
Hey, that one I don't mind. Tox it all you want. There's literally 4 skeins, and the 4th skein is a junior in college now. So that's
See,
how they're.
I'm not getting anything. You sure you got the right email address?
The Pops Van Zant at Gmail.
Yeah. Are you spelling Van Zant right or something? I'm wrong or something? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not getting anything. No new spam. Oh, there. Yeah, this one landed in spam. It says J. Levi.
Yeah, that's us.
You're not spam. I just reported you as not spam.
All right, Carrie. I'll check it out later.
Okay.
Okay. Now.
Damn, you've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I did not realize it was this late.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to let it cool down before I go try to cut grass again. That's the wonderful thing about summer. Go out and cut grass at 7:30. You still got an hour.
I'll be doing that after the show. Picking up dog poop and mowing the grass.
That poop is good mulch. Just run over it.
Yeah. It goes in the compost bin, maybe. Come on, it grows good mushrooms in the garden.
It is good fertilizer. I'm just not picking it up.
Right? No. It does not go in the compost for the garden. I'm joking.
Oh, did James leave? Oh, there he is. Hey, James.
I'm here.
I'm all looking up through the panel, and you're the big ass thing on the panel. I didn't see you.
Big D. Big.
Yeah, I hear you. Gray Wolf. Yep. Get an inflatable woman, fill it with helium, and fly it. I dare you.
Did Dad give you that kite? No, I found it under his bed. Good one.
Gary.
Train.
That's my house.
I love the sound of trains.
My grandma had a train track.
West Virginia.
When I was a little kid, went to grandma's house. She had a train track across the street.
There's an active rail line not far from me, but it's outside the valley, so it's a little hard to hear. But on the days that you can, it's peaceful. I love it.
And nobody beats the Ritz.
Yeah, Doc, we came out 1 o'clock like, supposed to start the show. I got here in time, so we started on time.
Well, I'm glad you made it.
But yeah, had to run through the store really fast this morning for all my liquid needs.
What did you buy at the store?
Let's see. We got some more cream of wheat because we're out of cream of wheat. Some more Ovaltine. Some more Jello. Let's see. Some hot sauce, some tortillas, and let's see where we're going.
Lord.
Hey, you never did. Does that hot sauce? Does it have a Scoville level on the side of it since it's ghost pepper?
I don't know.
Or we're just supposed to assume that's the 1.5 million.
I couldn't see it if it does. But it's pace, right? I don't expect it to be too hot.
Right. It's got it. Yeah, for normal people.
I'm hoping it'll be hot, but I'm not expecting it to be hot.
Well, I don't know if I've told you, but I grow peppers in my garden, and I did some peppers last year that they're not Carolina Reaper hot, but they are in the 1.2 million Scoville level.
I like those.
And, oh yeah, yeah.
I do like.
I will. If I'll just do this real quick. Right here. This stuff right here.
It looks like my weed jar. Oh.
Oh no, dude. You do not smell this stuff right here. This is basically every pepper that I grew in my garden last year. I couldn't tell you the combination. I couldn't tell you the recipe. But this is probably, well, it's over 1 million Scoville levels. So I took it, I freeze dried the peppers, and then I powdered them. And when I divvy this out to people, I always tell them, don't smell it. And the very first thing they always do is go like this. And I'm like, no, you don't realize this is the base ingredients for pepper spray. Like add some oil to this and you have pepper spray. So do not smell it. Yeah. But you just take a little spoonful of this and just sprinkle it on whatever you want, man. This is the shit right here, dude.
It cracks me up. It's like we grow the peppers here too, right? But I make sure that we grow the jalapenos really close to the habaneros.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we get the hottest jalapenos you can imagine, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they still got the jalapeno flavor, the hottest jalapenos I've ever had.
Right.
And no, Carrie, the spicy stuff doesn't bother me. It's as long as it's liquid, liquefied, I've been okay, no matter what I've been eating.
It's these things right here. I forget what they're called. I just named them, butthole Bernio. I do not know what they're called, but yeah, you can see the last of the stash where it's kind of like, okay, that's probably like one plant's worth right there. That's what I got off the one plant. So
don't touch your eyeball now.
Oh, don't touch your eyeball after that, buddy. No, hell no. Yeah.
Carrie, why does it have to go in the pants? Why? Why? Why do you have to assume everybody's going to go straight to the pants after touching the hot pepper?
No, I will
That's
not.
even worse.
Yeah.
Is it? Look what else she said. This is even worse.
No. Oh, wait. Oh, that would, you wouldn't sit down for like a week.
There you go. Those are ghost peppers.
That's it. That's it right there. That's the name. That's why I call it the butt burner, because it's the BHUT ones. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what they say. That's what they say we got in this here.
Gray Wolf got it. Thank you, man.
That's what they say we got in this here paste right here. Ghost peppers and habanero.
Okay. So
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if it's any good.
Why don't we find out live? Slow down.
It's all right.
Yeah. Is it? So are we talking mainstream hot, or are we talking like, hey, we're professionals, this is hot?
It's mix it with your refried beans for a nice spicy bean dip.
Nice.
But it's not.
Okay.
My asshole's gonna burn out hot.
Right. It's gonna flush my system, definitely.
It's all right though. It's tasty. It tastes good. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah. You chop peppers and then wipe your bits. Why would you wipe your?
No.
No, there's two entirely different things that happen at different times of the day entirely. Levi's response about recovery time tells us all so much about Levi. His wife must be kinky too. What the hell?
What?
Carrie.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my goodness. You're lucky she's outside right now.
Carrie. What is up,
Get in
Shadow?
trouble.
Shadow, you just missed it, man. It was like 30 seconds ago we gave it the taste test. It's all right. It's not. Of course, ain't much that I found that is that way. I like it putting insanity in my ramen soup. That's just I like that. Yeah.
Oh my God, this chat. What the hell?
I know, Doc. It's blowing up over here.
This chat.
I just tried the habanero sauce live though. It's all right. It ain't.
It just tastes like habanero.
It ain't all that. Ghost peppers and habanero paste. It's all right, but it ain't as hot as I was hoping.
Ain't as hot?
Not as hot as I was hoping.
Ain't as hot?
Oh. Ooh.
Ain't that hot. Ain't that hot. No.
Grey Wolf says a drunk neighbor found out I was growing habaneros, and he went home, ate one, took a big sip of whiskey, wiped his mouth, then rubbed his eyes.
Oh.
Ooh.
No.
God damn.
Yeah, how dear. Listen, that's unfortunate. Ass blaster hot sauce. It comes in a wooden outhouse box.
Hot pepper with alcohol.
Look,
no.
Listen, I like hot sauce. I like hot peppers, but there's a limit. Okay, when there's not even flavor involved anymore, just torture. No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's what I'm saying. The paste tastes like paste. It's just a little hotter than normal paste, right?
Yeah.
It's paste hot sauce, basically.
I've had Carolina Reapers, I've had Scorpions, I've had Ghost Chilies. They're all hot as shit. But I think the hottest one was a ghost pepper that my friend grew out in Arizona, and it was just a little bitty one, little red thing. And Lord help.
I think the hottest ones I had were also grown in Arizona, to tell you the truth.
I shared that one with my buddies at work, and one of the guys was a complete wuss. He went running down the hall screaming to the bathroom to rinse his mouth out with water, screaming, "You poisoned me! You poisoned me!"
Oh yeah, look.
Oh, that looks great. That looks great, Levi.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff. That's why we're here. Right there. Yeah.
So he was a big old wuss.
Yeah, he was. Hail, Shadowhawk. What's up, brother?
What's up, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, he couldn't hang. Now the other guy, he was so short he was almost dwarfish, like legally medically dwarfish. Little bitty guy, and he's cockeyed. His name was Harold. And Harold bit down on that thing and looked me dead in the eye with one of his eyes. The other eye was looking somewhere else. And he turned as red as a stop sign, and big old fat drops of sweat broke out on his forehead. And he went, "Hey, that's a bit warm." Now, I'm sure I probably look the same way, but you know. That's a bit warm.
It is a bit warm.
Told you them kids were going to call back in 5 minutes. And let it ring again forever. Told you.
Tell you what, when I start my book campaign, I'm gonna have that as a $20,000 stretch goal. I will eat one of those peppers live.
At 20,000.
At 20,000.
I don't know if I'll do it again. That was maybe for 20,000 I would, but it
Oh
was
no, I mean, we've had some shows where people have done some pretty crazy shit. You know, I remember
yeah.
when girls ate them super hot. God damn, what did them girls? They
Those chips.
just eating. No, they were eating peppers, dude, ghost peppers or something.
Ugh.
And they like one had eaten 9 of them and one had eaten 7 or something. It was like,
Lord help.
yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Oh man.
Daphne and Nita did that shit, and then they did
Oh.
another one where they had a contest to see how many marshmallows they could cram in their mouth, and I think Christy Shin was on there with them for that one.
Oh
That
Lord.
was hilarious. They used to do all kinds of crazy shit, man.
Oh my God. Carrie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Carolina Reapers are hot.
She was waiting until you got here, Doc, and then she just blew up.
She was quiet as a mouse.
Let me ask. When I was in high school, guy gave me a teeny little red pepper that wasn't no bigger than a cherry.
Uh-huh.
And I bit into that thing, and it knocked me on my ass. What is that? Is that a cayenne? Is that what that is?
Was it round like a cherry?
Yeah, it was round.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I ain't never seen a round pepper.
I have never known what it was.
I've seen that pepper, but I can't remember exactly what it's called.
I think it's called something very similar to like cherry popper or something like that. Cherry.
A piquin pepper? Is that what you're talking about?
I've grown them.
We're trying to click on the same thing at the same time. I'll look it up, see if that's it. Piquin pepper.
Pepper looks like a cherry, but it's hot as hell.
Oh,
yeah, the Carolina ass reapers are great. Those are the ones, man. I mean, if you're really looking for something hot, that's the one. But
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. 5 to 8 times hotter than jalapenos. On the Scoville scale, it's a 30 to 60,000. Okay. Yep, that was it. That was the one. Little fucker did me in.
Hold up. What do we got here? What?
Who's them?
Those, Doc? Those ones?
Well, wait a minute. Let me get back to you. Yep, there him is.
Yep.
That's them. I'll never do it again. Thank you. So, according to Google, Pepper X is the hottest pepper at 2,693,000 Scoville. Carolina Reaper is next at 2,200,000. The Moringa Scorpion at 2 million and change. And then there's Pot Dula and Pot Primo. And then the Scorpion at 1.4 million. So Ghost Pepper's not even on there. Pepper X, apparently. Both of them bred by somebody named Curry.
The
First
Grim
name
Reaper
Steve?
guy.
I don't know.
First
Seen
name
him
Steve.
in it.
What happened?
I said, I guess his first name is Steve.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know who Stephen Curry is?
I might, but the context is eluding me.
Oh.
What exactly do you want me to give you, Carrie? What are you asking for here? What? Tanner isn't here. Stephen B isn't here. I don't got no man flesh for you today, Carrie. Sorry. No boy toys today. Sorry.
Levi's kind of man pretty.
Yeah, he's lumberjack pretty though.
What is a peach for the ladies?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What does she want? What is she asking me?
Why am I even asking her this question?
You see.
I already provided Pops Levi's little peachy tush every time he goes to get. Oh, she's watching your tushy, Pops.
Oh, she's watching Levi's tush. Every time he goes to get something, she says.
Oh.
I go off to the side and back. You don't get to see that.
Let's not have this conversation, Carrie. Jeez.
Hey, guess what? We're getting a storm, Doc.
You're doing what to who?
We're getting a storm.
Okay.
Oh, you can have them. We had last night. Oh my God.
Dude, tornadoes landing up over by here like not long ago, and again, I guess. I don't know.
I was trying to tell everybody I was watching long-term meteorology forecasts, and they said from the National Weather Service and from NORA that Tornado Alley is moving eastward and southeastward.
I'll be honest with you. After last night, you guys can have them. That one that hit where I'm at, just north of me, we had an F. I think you said it's either a 3 or a 4. Do a direct hit at a truck stop.
Yeah, it was an F3 that hit us.
Well, I mean, it hit the truck stop and it obliterated the truck stop. I think the last number was there was 8 dead and 300 wounded.
Yeah. Man.
So yeah, I mean, I know where the truck stop's at, and they were showing pictures of it. There's nothing left of the truck stop.
I'm sure.
They got semis all over the place. I mean, it just tore everything.
Now, I'm given to understand from a former over-the-road trucker that I know that most of the truck stops in Tornado Alley have a basement shelter for truckers.
The thing was, they didn't have warning. Yeah. It was at night and it was rain wrapped.
Yeah.
So you don't, at 10 o'clock at night, you're not expecting anything. So nobody's paying attention, and wallop.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, I hope that at least someone was able to avail themselves of some safety, because that's rough. That one that got us was an F3, and we were blessed where I am literally just my house and my neighbor's house, because apparently it was starting to raise up as it went over us. But at the halfway up the hill coming out of the valley, that lady's house just got demolished. And it hit Hobby Lobby took a direct hit and wiped it out. And they just reopened.
Yeah. So we've had last 4 days between where I'm at and just the other side of Abilene has been nothing but Tornado Alley every day.
Yeah, I've been watching Ryan Hall, y'all.
Yeah, I get it that it's happening more in the south and the southeast, but it's happening more up here too, way above fucking Tornado Alley.
Yes.
Well, the thing about it is everybody's talking about how bad this was, but if you go back and look, that 14-15 year, that was a bad year. That was the worst year of any year ever. They had 82 tornadoes touch down in the United States in one day.
Mm-hmm. There's a channel on YouTube, boys and girls, called Ryan Hall, y'all, and he does minute by minute up to date weather during severe weather outbreaks, and he was faster than the National Weather Service in alerting us to the tornado.
Yeah,
if you watch his show, you'll see him say, okay, we've got one here that looks like it's producing a tornado, blah, blah, blah. And then a minute or two later, you hear, dude, the National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. He's faster than they are.
Yeah,
watching
and
the show.
yeah, here we have the Texas Storm Chasers, and they have their meteorologists are like real quick. I know the other day they were looking at the radar and they were like going, and he called the National Weather Service and he said, "Hey, it looks like we have a tornado down. Radar showing speeds and have a debris field." And I kid you not, 2 minutes later they issued the warnings and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And these guys, we have a lot of good guys that are now taking real, looking at weather and everything for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
they do
yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, I highly recommend that channel. He also raises hundreds of thousands of dollars and goes out and does relief after the event.
Yeah.
So good channel. Ryan Hall, y'all, is the name of the channel.
Yeah, I know who Ryan Hall is.
Well, I'm talking to everybody who's watching. Well worth subscribing to. Well worth following. He's got storm chasers out. Excuse me. He's got a meteorologist on staff with him.
Isn't he a meteorologist himself?
I don't know that he is, but I don't know. I know that Andy is.
Because I know the guys at Texas Storm Chasers, they're all meteorologists.
Yeah.
And they've got, the setup they've got is incredible. They've got, it's basically one big room with like 25 monitors.
Yeah, that's what this looks like. It's like Mission Control.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's just everywhere. And I've seen the main one at DFW Airport, the IOC office.
Mm-hmm.
And those, I mean, the weather screens are 8 feet tall.
Wow.
Carol, we were just waiting for you to show up.
The table's been flipped.
She already came in flipping tables, that bitch.
You just did, Carol. There it is. You just did. You're the one we were waiting for. Yep.
We were waiting for you, Carol.
Thank you for being here.
I'm not going to thank her. You get back in the basement and get back to work. Told her you could come out of there.
Tree Goblin says he had a high wind once in 87.
What's up, Tree Goblin? Carol, I sent you the link if you want to jump in. Yeah, but you also had a clear sky back in 87, I think. Didn't you, Tree Goblin?
For a minute.
Where's Tree at?
England.
Oh, gosh.
Tree, you're in are you in Wales? Am I remembering correctly? Or South London or South England?
Q's back.
Welcome back, Q.
Thanks. Thanks, Doc. Hey, Carol.
Labracadabrador.
Labracadabrador.
What's up, Winch? What's up, Winch?
Hello. What is new?
Abracadabra.
Well, that's good, Tree Goblin. I don't know where Bristol is. I think that's southeast, right? Southeast England, Bristol.
It's over there somewhere. It's over there.
Hey, I've been trying to learn my UK cities.
They have these things called maps now.
One of these days, I might move over there. What's up, Billy?
That's where BBC locates. One of the students from BBC.
Yeah, I don't think I could bring myself to watch their TV. I'll have to bring a lot of movies with me.
Doctor Who.
What?
No, don't even bring up Doctor Who.
No.
Who?
Exactly.
So I have an announcement.
Announce it.
I'm gonna have a campaign. For my 4-page book.
Yes, yes. Oh God, Carol.
And I have a special guest that will be doing the cover.
Uh
The Quaff will be doing the cover.
huh. She's trolling a Lazmat with a campaign. Jesus Christ. And she'll get more money than I'm getting.
I mean, it doesn't have to just be a 4-page book. It could be longer if anybody wants to contribute to it. But the main story is ducks versus zombies. There's 2 words to the whole entire book: quack and ducks.
Did you say ducks versus zombies?
Yes.
So we're talking. Foul play.
Yeah, foul play.
God.
Nice.
There's your tagline. It's full of foul play.
Yes. I don't know when I'm going to launch the campaign. The book is 50% complete.
She'll finish it this afternoon.
Well, the inks are done. I just got to do the coloring. And then I got to wait for the Quaff to turn in his cover. He was given free reign to do whatever he likes. But it's mostly stick figures, so don't get excited.
Quack.
Quack.
Carol.
The Quackinator is hit again.
It's not going to cost me any money to do this, so why not just do it?
Jesus.
If I can make $50, I make $50. I guess it depends on how. I mean, if you want people to take you seriously, you might make it an add-on to something you're doing. But you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we got Wiggles book out there.
Yes, and
why can't I have my Ducks vs. Zombie book out there?
And Jabba got his out.
Yeah, Jabba's got a 1-page book. Wiggles got a 4-page book.
What?
Jabba's
and he's
book
made
came
like
out with
$800.
Quaff's book, though.
And
It wasn't a campaign of its own. It came out with Quaff's book. I have it. I know. That's what I'm saying. It's
Carol, you go for it if you wanna. If you wanna troll that hard, you troll.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if others want to add on and jump in on this troll campaign, I'm.
Jesus. We'll talk. I gotta contribute.
Wait. Ducks and zombies. When did trolls get involved in this?
Oh my gosh.
I thought you said this was ducks and zombies. Now we got trolls involved.
Oh, well, it's a troll campaign. I mean, we could put trolls in it. I mean, if you want to write trolls versus ducks, it's got to be something against ducks. Ducks. It's going to be fun. But if Wiggles' book can make $800, I'll be happy if I make like $50. And then I could say I had, I could do cockfights. Creator own.
Why does this sound like birds in a feather all together?
It's a lot of cocking around here. Oh man, I spilled my bowl. Party foul. Huh? So, are you drawing, Q?
Hey, what am I drawing? Winter Soldier.
Okay. Looks cool.
Thank you. Backgrounds will show up in a minute now, or in a while. And I'm just doing the details with his arms, shadows, things like that.
You're right, Tree Goblin. I'm sorry. I forgot the numbers. Backer 486. 4086 is his actual name. It was crazy when he got that refund.
You guys wonder what happened to the last one? Let's see the last drawing. The Ghost Rider. There you go.
Cool. I like it. What are you going to do with it? Why is nobody else talking?
Did everybody else drop out?
Apparently.
No, I'm still here. I'm trying to focus on.
Apparently everybody's dead but us.
I'm focusing on what I'm working on, so I'm almost done.
Drop talk card.
This only took me a week to do.
Only a week?
Well, there's a lot involved in this one.
It took me 15 minutes to draw my entire comic book.
Nobody likes a bragger. Boy, we really have hit some dead air here, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm busy smoking a bowl, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's the strain?
I have no idea. Mountain Man.
Mountain Man?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Mountain Man. Sounds like it's musky. So it's probably on the indica side, maybe. Good for pain. I don't know.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Well, I was
That's looking awesome, man. I like the ab work.
I just picked up a couple of new flavors. One is called ice cream cake.
Yep.
And the other is called guava bars.
Guava. Yep.
Guava.
Guava. Quababars. Guava bars.
Okay.
Okay.
The guava bars are really
Guava.
tiny, tight buds, and the
little popcorn.
The other one is the bigger, more dense buds. You know.
Right.
But I just went and picked up a little bit this morning because it's it's my medication. It has been forever, and it will continue to be so. Mm-hmm. Because like Robin Williams said, do you guys remember when Robin Williams did Mr. Rogers?
No, but I do remember Robin Williams' skit about smoking marijuana.
Well, he did a Mr. Rogers skit where he talked about microwaving hamsters and entropy, and then he talked about, here comes the mailman. He's got my package from Frederick's, which I thought was fucking hilarious. He's like,
right.
Here comes Mr. Postman. He's got my package from Frederick's. Yesterday he brought my package from Columbia. Sometimes that's the only way I can tolerate you little shits. Yeah, my package from Columbia or wherever, California, wherever.
He's talking about the people that get their animals stoned. He's like, do not get your dog stoned. He's not that high on the evolutionary scale to begin with. Yeah, he's like, these people are so stoned they could eat kitty litter and go, that's real country.
I'm looking at it like this. If a dog wants to get high, he will just go eat something that'll get him high, right?
Right.
I don't think weed gets you high unless the weed has activated the THC, So it's not like eating it's going to get you high.
No, you got to attach it to a fat molecule or a sugar molecule or
something, yeah.
Unless it's there is the one drink that involves mangoes. There's something happens in the process of oh God, I really don't want to explain this on the internet. But mango and
I like mangoes. I understand. Yeah, they
okay. So mangoes has myrcene in it. Myrcene is the chemical that dilutes the blood layer of the brain. So there is a drink somewhere in Asia that mixes fresh green cannabis, non-activated, with mango, And something happens in the process of mixing those two together that the actual, it's the one time where cannabis will affect you without having to be attached to a sugar or fat molecule.
Well, they also say that eating mangoes, fresh mangoes, after
Yes.
smoking will intensify.
Yes, yeah, because of the myrcene inside of the mango.
Like some of
See,
you dumbasses
that
didn't
is
need to know that.
far deeper dive into weed lore than was necessary.
Oh, it's not
I'm
lower.
just saying,
It's
there's
scientific
probably
evidence.
some dumbasses out there that didn't need to know that they could get their weed high intensified, but there you have it.
Well, if you're going to have an edible, you probably want to eat a piece of mango to go with it.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, like I said, it's probably something not for the Draw Channel.
But everybody knows me. What can I tell you?
Too late now.
Everybody knows me. Everybody.
Well, talking about it and giving out recipes is two different things, you know?
Everybody knows me. What can I tell you? I ain't
You've
never
ever
did.
seen the documentary though about the guy, the Israeli doctor that discovered the endocannabinoid system? It's pretty funny. He talks about what they had to do in order to. He's basically like, so I go to the police department and I'm like, I need cannabis, and they just hand me a plant, and he's like, so I'm riding home on the bus with a plant, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story about our channel, Levi. We have a show and a network show and an associate network, The Dorkening. They have a show called Still Toking, which plays on our show. Those guys are at the Steel City Cannabis Con this week, and we've been playing clips from them all weekend.
I watched one of them. I watched one of them.
See, people got to take me the way I am, bro. You know.
I know. I just don't want to, like get in trouble.
Nah, that's what I mean. Just take me the way I am. That's, it's nothing I hide. There's nothing I ever hid. So.
There was a point in time where you kind of had to. I mean, so somebody once said to me, an older fellow once said to me, the only potheads I know are idiots. And I'm like, that should just tell you that the smart potheads are well put together humans. Because I guarantee that, like, you might know one pothead that's a complete freaking idiot. He's an idiot off a pot.
Yeah, he's just an idiot. Pot didn't make
He's just an idiot. I guarantee that, like half of your friends that have smoked and they have their stuff completely together. They're functioning. What would you call it, Doc? A functioning addict?
It depends on if they're an addict or not.
Depending upon. But anyway, they function on a regular level. They have 9-to-5 jobs. They don't.
The only thing that bothers me is when people go, "Weed's not addictive." Nothing is addictive. You're either an addict or you're not. You think people are snorting scratch-off tickets? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
You're either an addict or you're not.
Pick your crutch, people.
Yeah, I say that a lot. Everybody needs their vice. Everybody, and it doesn't matter what it is, you have one.
And
so if serial killing was my vice, you'd be okay with it?
Well, if that's your vice, that's your vice.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm okay with your vice.
Yeah, that's just your issue. See, yeah. Myself, I've been through all kinds of different phases in my life where something was more important to me than everything else. Okay, not necessarily drugs or whatever, but like I like to play poker. There was a period in my life where I played poker all the time, but I did it because I won. When the game wasn't going my way, I just didn't play. You know what I mean? It's like I'd have massive winning streaks, and then I'd have a real short losing streak, and then I'd quit for a while. And then when I get back in, I'd have massive long winning streaks and then a little short losing streak, and I'd quit because I didn't let myself go down that road. And it's the same with drugs. Like when I was young, I watched all my friends doing cocaine. All my friends were older than me, and they were all doing cocaine. And they all had houses and boats and shit, right? And as the couple of years would go by, dude sold his boat, dude lost his house, dude this, dude that. And it's like, I didn't want to be that dude. So it's really easy for me to not do cocaine because I watched what I was doing to all my friends, right? Sometimes you just got to be observant to what's going on around you, you know?
Yep.
Name was not Carol.
That's how I never got caught up in that one because it was like, whoa, those guys are all just going broke doing that shit. And then here I am in comics. Worse than cocaine, people.
So,
Ain't that right, Doc? Worse than cocaine. Rolling up here in the clown world and shit. You know what I mean?
Is it me or we've been in a draw stream for 3 hours?
It's been
yes.
3 hours.
Yes.
3
it's been
hours.
3 hours. Yeah.
Pops, what is that on your nose?
Oh, there was a clown nose, dude. It's
Okay.
gone. It's gone. now. Clown nose. So every now and then we're in clown world. I have to remind myself. Yeah, see? Comic addiction is bad. Yes, yes. I once had a girlfriend.
I got.
Say what?
I got another sketch cover. Haven't started yet, but the book it's attached to. So here's the sketch cover. Okay.
Right, 181.
Now, before I open it, would you like to guess what Hulk issue this is?
It's 181. I can see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's the reprint, right?
Oh, yeah, it's a reprint, but still, you know, if they would put it with a sketch cover, it's pretty cool.
Make that money, Marvel.
And he's like right off the first page.
Make that money, Marvel, off the old shit that was good.
Yeah. If you guys just stop printing new stuff and go back and just do reprints, we might buy again.
That's what they are doing. They're doing a lot of reprints.
Got mine here.
Billy said he once had a girlfriend that couldn't be a functional member of society without pot. That shit resembles me right there.
So, as an example, this wasn't the only one, but this is kind of what I was talking about. I had a lady come in for an assessment at the felony probation center for substance abuse. Drug of choice was weed, only weed. Working in a job that required her to have a master's degree, which is about a $60,000 to $70,000 worth of education. And she popped dirty on a drug test. They put her on probation, told her don't do it again, and she fucking did it again. So she came into the program. She relapsed twice. You know, that's the definition of addiction, to continue to use in spite of negative consequences. Not what you use. It's, is it causing you negative consequences?
Yeah. The guys, the NFL literally only tests one day a year. It's on 420 as a big joke. And yet there's still guys that pee dirty every year in the NFL, even though they know flat out. I'm getting tested on this day.
Yep. So, you know, the analogy I've used, people, you know, some of the weed guys will go, weed's not addictive. You can't be addicted to weed. Listen, asshole, if I put you on probation and I said, don't wear an orange shirt for the next 6 months or you're going to serve your whole term of 8 years in prison, nobody in their right mind would wear a fucking orange shirt for the next 8 months.
I don't even own an orange shirt. That'd be easy.
And yet, people with a problem will not only put on the orange shirt, they'll bust up in the probation office wearing the damn thing and go, it's not a problem.
They'll take a selfie and put it on Facebook.
Yeah. Addiction is what it is, boys and girls. Doesn't matter. Dope is dope. Doesn't matter if the thief gets in through the chimney or the basement, you still getting robbed.
Yep.
All right.
That eraser sounds like a little tiny motorcycle.
Yeah. And then there's Carol.
What about Carol?
A whole different kind of addict. Carol has a real life Karen next door.
I do. And security, the property manager's office, they spoke with her, and she is no longer allowed to speak to me directly.
Good. Oh, that looks great, brother.
Look at that.
You go, boy.
Pretty cool. I could do that.
Yeah. Okay, Carol, get right on that, will you?
I just don't want to.
I could do that if I wanted to. We'll do it.
Do that
I
if
don't want
wanted
to.
I just don't want to.
Exactly.
I want to do it.
Shut up, I can draw.
Hey, Levi, to your right, those recessed cups, are those holders for your supplies?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. That's a nice setup, man.
Yeah, it's just all yeah.
Very cool.
You don't have that on your table, Doc?
No, when I'm painting, I have racks of stuff back there, but I'm just doing digital now, so all I got's a drawing tablet.
Yeah, I've got built-in sockets and stuff on the side of my table. That came with the table.
Yeah, my easel behind me, it's a wraparound. It's a L shape. It
I'll show
does
you real quick.
2 walls. It's custom built, so I can paint up to, I think it's 4 feet tall by 6 feet wide if I wanted to.
And show everybody this masterpiece.
Over here, Doc? No.
Hold on, I'll come around to you. Right on, right on. Carol, you are a sick person.
I thought you said it only had 2 words. That has 4 words in it.
Well, I mean, it's
Same
the
word
same
repeated.
word.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's very cool.
So this
I
is
can
like
show
the
page
my
2.
table, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the setup I recommend for everyone painting is, just have an easel, and then if you're using acrylic, get a big ass empty coffee can for your water, not a little jar, so you don't have to look for it while you're painting. You just sploosh, reach down and go. The more time your eyes are up here and not looking around for your water. Plus, if you've got a mason jar or a glass or something, you might take a sip out of it, and it's nasty. You don't want to do that. Who sneezed? Q did. He sneezed himself right off the
snotty
panel.
nose.
Q sneezed himself right off the panel.
No, Pops sneezed.
Oh, Q's still here.
Still here. Pop sneezed, and I bless him.
Okay, all right. Now we're all clear on the bless you. Carol lied to everybody. Nobody sneezed.
Let me sneeze.
Liar.
Actually, I have to sneeze now.
That's what you get for snorting the bowl.
I'm not snorting the bowl. Who snorts weed? What kind of weirdo does that?
You'd be surprised.
Fucking weirdos. I used to know a kid who he sniffed pixie sticks.
Oh yeah. That
Why
was
are you
a
trying to be
thing.
cool? Do a line of colored sugars.
I think everybody tried that once.
And I knew a kid who also tried to inject Mountain Dew. Did not turn out well for him.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't.
Why in the hell would anybody do that?
I knew weird people. Troubled people.
If you say so.
And that trouble people needs Jesus.
Well, I think there was some mental issues within that family. I think his sister was arrested for stalking. What, you didn't like my Zuck book?
Your Zuck. Zuck you, Carol. Winch.
Zuck you too.
Oh, I just got reminded I got to do a quick layout for somebody. Fire up the old clip studio here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not small.
It's not.
No.
No. So that's a big fight.
No.
Oh my god, that's awful.
I say no. I say no.
Zuck. What?
I say no for a reason. I say no because gotta have my pops. Oh,
Whatever.
Pops. Gotta have my pops.
Whatever.
Fuck that. Steve B.
Yes.
Old cat in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's up, Stephen B?
I sent him the link. I don't know if it's working or not. I sent him the link. Oh, that copy's a little strong. Woo! Oh, okay.
I'd get up again to go warm mine up, but I'm afraid somebody.
Here, you looking at your butt? I know.
Yeah.
She made me feel uncomfortable.
Myself, guys, I'm about to check out. It's really, really dark out there. Family all just got home, so Doc, you can go as long as you want. Okay.
Well, right on. We if these guys want to keep going, we can. If not, we can wrap it up.
It's up to you guys. Whatever.
Whatever.
I do what I want.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, it's a really good idea to wrap up. So, yes,
All right. Let's take it around the room, Pops.
James, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Facebook, and you can find me on Minds, and you can find me here on YouTube. I have my own channel, and you can find me on the Madess Network as well.
There you go. Carol.
You can't find me anywhere. Don't look for me. I'm not there. Bye.
You can find me at on Twitter at Levi Skeen, or you can go give my comic book a follow, GMP Comic at GMP Comic on Twitter, Galaxy Memorial Park, everywhere else. Yeah.
Cool. Doc.
I am the Doctor. You can find me here on YouTube, Doc Blaylock. I'm the only one on YouTube. Doc Blaylock 8404 over on the Twitter, and I do a show every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Doc's Coffee Shop. Be sure to tune in.
There you go. Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on YouTube and Roku.
Glamorized and embraced by Hollywood, feared in the underworld, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel was one of the most powerful men in America. He was also one of the most hated. The man who gave birth to Las Vegas was gunned down in the luxurious home of his glamorous lover. Almost 80 years later, his murder remains unsolved. Who killed Bugsy?
Evil, billions of years old, wages war on the universe. Entire star systems are vanishing without a trace, leaving devastation in their wake. Nexus, the intergalactic guardian of lost souls, must stop the unnameable terror and its expanding scourge of destruction. The totality of everything in existence will collapse upon itself if he fails. With the fate of the cosmos in the balance, Nexus must confront his most dangerous adversary yet. Can he save creation from total and certain destruction, or will darkness reign supreme? Find out in Nexus Scourge, the all-new epic sci-fi adventure from Eisner-winning co-creator Mike Baron, exploding with Kelsey Shannon's dynamic artwork. Available now at baroncomics.com.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands.